Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my exciting show. We're discussing Mandela Effects and the like. Thank you for joining in. Welcome all Mandela Effectians. So it feels like just yesterday we were on here, doesn't it, guys? Maybe because it was. Hey, welcome everyone. So glad to have you. Doesn't it, guys? Hold on, that's me. Sorry,
Whoa,
I'm getting it.
wait a minute.
I got it.
Watching the show.
I got it.
All good.
Okay, so how is everyone?
Great.
Great, 100%.
Definitely.
All right.
100%.
Sandy, you want to go ahead and announce the birthdays then and
He's got
and
red
start
on.
the show?
Sure. Theresa, do you want to do the birthdays?
Yes. Can I?
Yes, you can.
Oh, thank you. All right, let's start with today. Today's birthday is Lynn Tankersley. I hope I don't mess his name up.
Happy
and
birthday.
He was very happy birthday. And I did post it in the group, and he was real appreciative that I did give him a happy birthday shout out. And he said thank you in the group today.
Oh, that's great.
We have May 10th coming up. Pamela Jayne, Jayne.
Mm-hmm.
We have May 15th, Julie Nugent. Happy birthday coming up, Julie. And we have a big one, May 16th, Jason Mcfall, if you're listening.
Yeah,
hey, Jason.
McFall.
And he's got his own channel. Don't know, Brian, do you have it listed in your, that link?
I'll find the link, Theresa, and I'll post it in the chat. Don't worry about it.
All right. May 21st, we got Paul Knight, who does a lot of shows with Brian Stavely. You'll see him over there with Brian.
Who also has a channel, does he not?
I believe he's got his own channel, which I believe Brian might have the link down below.
I think.
What is it called?
Yeah, the Black Sheep Researcher, I think it's called.
Oh, okay. Thank you. May 23rd, Lydia Bishop. She's also in my group. And last but not least, we have Theron L. Night, May 25th. And that concludes, I believe, all the birthdays for May. And happy birthday, everyone. If you already had your birthday or you have a birthday coming up. And also happy Cinco De Mayo today. Yay!
Yay! Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. Brian, where is your drink cat? No drinks?
I posted Jason McFall's link in the description for if anyone wants to check it out.
I'm craving a margarita now. Now we're talking about Cinco de Mayo. Strawberry margarita. Anybody?
Yeah, send me one over, please, will you?
Okay, I love strawberry margaritas. Okay, so again, happy birthday, everyone. And Sandy, you want to talk about anything else? So we're going to go on to the next item.
Yes. So, as many of you may be aware, well, first of all, I wanted to say something. Paul Knight's channel doesn't appear to be up unless Brian Stavely put the wrong link in the description. I can't seem to find it, so maybe we can add it to the description later on, Brian, in case anyone's curious. But as many of you are aware, we had a contest in Theresa's group, Reality Residue Hunter, for May the 4th be with you for Theresa's group's 1-year anniversary.
Yes. Right.
And I don't know if you guys can do a drum roll with your hands on the desk or something, but I'm going to announce the winner.
There's the drum roll.
Is of the T-shirt, Don SKOOL.
Yay!
Great!
Congratulations, Don.
Don, I'm going to be posting this in the group as well. We need you to send an email to Brian.
Yay!
Brian, what's your email address, Brian? Oh, he's not here at the moment. I believe it's what is Brian's email address?
Don't even know it either. Brian?
He's not here.
I might be able to get it for you. 1 second.
Okay, I'm sure somebody has his email address.
I have it here somewhere. It is. Oh,
You?
Is it Mandela Effect Awareness at gmail.com?
wheelstone@gmail.com. That's the one I
Yeah,
have.
Willie.
Oh no, that's his
That's right.
personal. That's his
All right.
personal.
Okay. All right. I didn't say that then. Sorry.
Mandela Effect Awareness at gmail.com. So Don School, send an email with your size and your address, and Brian will get it right out to you.
We can also post something, letting him know he has one as well. Sandy, you and I later on
we're
after the
going to make a
show.
post in the group congratulating him. Yes.
Yes, we will also get a hold of him and let him know if he's not currently listening.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you.
So
Okay.
right now we're just gonna give the floor to Matt and Mark if they want to talk about anything, because Brian's not here to show residue. So why don't you guys
Okay.
say hi?
Floor is all
introduce
yours,
yourselves.
guys.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome, Mark.
Hi.
Welcome, Matt.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Matt.
Okay.
I was going to say Eminem. You get it, Eminem?
well,
Eminem.
I'll start off if you don't mind, because there's a project that I have going. You've probably seen it in everyone's groups. I've posted a friend of mine, a friend of ours, Linda Anderson, is she has written a book called Residual Evidence, and we're trying to get it into, either make it into a TV series, a movie, a podcast. We're trying to get as many people involved as we can. So if you can click the link underneath the video, underneath in the description on my group, you can, or Theresa's or anyone's, just email it. Preferably mine, so we can keep it all into one. Then we're going to create a group and get us all in together, and we're going to start throwing ideas at everyone. See which way to go with it. We're trying to get people in production, media, people with great ideas, people, from everywhere, all across the globe. It doesn't matter where you are. If you want to get involved, just drop us a line, and we'll contact you, and we'll see what we can do. There are a few people that are interested already. So hopefully we can get something going with it. It's about time that we got a good Mandela Effect program out there. I don't know whether we're going to go comedy, series, we're going to go cartoon, God knows. You give us ideas, and we'll see what we can do. I think the book's already made, written. I think there's also enough writing for one series if we go TV. I think she's starting on the second series if we were going to go that way. So we're open to ideas. So check the link underneath it in the description. My channel or my channel or my group. Just drop me an email, and I'll get to you as soon as I can, and we'll combine everything together, and hopefully we'll make it something really, really good.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Bring it out to the mainstream where people actually might,
well, I think it's
open their eyes a bit.
Yeah, it's about time that something like that came out. Because you don't see too many. If you search for Mandela Effect movies, you don't see too many.
Jabs at us. You get a lot of people making fun of it.
Yeah. So let's make a project on between ourselves, and we'll put it out there and see what happens.
Yeah. Great idea. It's a great idea. I guess I'm going to give this small room a shout out. If you're here, say hi.
Hi.
There we go. We got some people. So first we're going to say hello to Tobin Schwing. How are you tonight? And Unique, and no NORAD on 911. Theresa Lynch is here.
Hey.
And Alt Portal. Hey guys, how are you tonight? Hey, Alt Portal, isn't that Linda? Mark?
Who?
Huh? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hi. Yes, it is. Hi, Linda.
Hi,
She's
Linda.
here. I'm looking for the chat on my tablet so I can chat to people as well, but I can't get it. Oh well, never mind. Sorry, I don't have my laptop up, so I usually say hello to everyone on the chat, but I'm using a different device, so forgive me if I say hello in the chat.
Mark, underneath the video. Where you
Yes.
see the up and the down button next to it should be live chat. Do you see it?
Yeah, I'm looking for that, all right. But it's all I can see is share, save, report, subscribe. I'm already subscribed.
How about on the bottom right where the suggestions would be? Is there like an
Okay.
arrow, live chat, where you click it and it pops up?
Yeah. No.
You may have it disabled in your settings.
Yeah, probably is. I can chat from my Uniflow, my other profile. So if you see something that says Uniflow, that's me too. Let me say.
Okay. I also want to
Hello.
say hi to Mark Whelan. He brought in a yo at the last minute. What's up? So Brian, I don't know where he went. He's muted. He's muted right now.
He went to go get his margarita and his hat.
There you are, Uniflow. I see you now.
Yeah, that's my other profile that I use because it's connected to it's on my phone. So yeah.
Well, Mark, if you don't know what the Mandela Effect is, I would suggest going back and looking at all the other videos.
Who's she talking to?
One of the person in the chat, Mark Whelan, is asking, so what is the
Oh,
Mandela
I'm sorry. I was
Effect?
just posting in our group that we were live and putting the link in there. Sorry.
Oh, okay, it's okay.
I wasn't looking.
Hey, Ganaball, how are you tonight? So, Matt, why don't you say something? You've been quiet.
Oh, I was just listening on the conversation. Right. A few weeks ago, I actually found an old Atlas book, which is this one from 1962. And what's surprisingly factual about this, it's accurately predicted in the weather. I'll show you.
That's what you posted about in the group that I was really curious about.
Yeah, it's fascinating. I see I won't bring up the page, but I want to. It's quite a
It's
lot.
very interesting. Oh yeah.
There you go. There. It's huge.
Hey guys, I'm back. How's it going?
There you go.
I'm back.
Brian's back. Matt's talking about his atlas. You want to show the image I sent you?
Put it on the full screen. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Did we do announcements of who's here right now?
Yeah, I read that.
Yeah. It's correct me if I'm wrong. Those are the clouds that you see today. All the rainbow colours and everything.
Wow.
And it's
amazing, man.
Them. You know what I mean? Accurately predicting.
Okay, so you want me to share the flag and the atlas, or just the atlas?
Just the atlas right now. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, what he's showing on screen there. Yeah.
Okay.
And the weather patterns are accurate as well. I mean, from 1962, that's pretty incredible.
Matt, Brian's going to show. Brian's going to show the close up of the cover of the atlas really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get any closer than that. It's. I don't know if you guys can see that.
There you go.
You see it? That's.
Oh, he's going to use the image. It's okay. He's going to use the image I took so he can zoom in.
Yeah, no problem.
That's why I took screenshots so that he could zoom.
Yeah. You guys can't see that, can you? Hang on.
Yeah, you're not presenting yet.
Okay, there we go. You see that now?
Yes.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that, guys?
They can't see it yet. It's just coming up on the screen.
It's about a 20-second delay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice looking map
as well.
Wow. Signed as well. Wow, that's brilliant. Sorry, I nearly swore. Sorry.
I'm liking how much room there is between Spain, Portugal, and Egypt. There is a nice gap there.
Yeah.
I'm really liking that.
What's the hyphens?
If you flip over to Hawaii, there's just nothing but ocean.
And you know what? They're a lot closer. Like a smaller Earth, you know.
I picked up a picture. Well, I saw a globe there yesterday, and I took the picture. I'll show it in another show, but it shows landmass on the North Pole.
That's because there is landmass up there.
Yeah, I know, but people say it was always ice and that all disappeared and there's no such thing as the North Pole anymore. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, that's a great map, man. That's a great map.
Yeah. This is my most prized possession now. You know that?
What year is it from?
1962.
Wow.
Fourth edition.
Where did you pick it up, if you don't mind me asking?
I picked it up at Cash Converters, which is a second-hand store.
Oh, yeah, I know Cash Converters, yeah.
And
cool.
when I walked past it, it wasn't there to begin with, but when I walked past the second time, it was there lying on the top. It's a pretty big book not to miss it.
Wow. Wow.
And as soon as I touched it, got a little static shock. You know what I mean? Kind of weird. And I had goosebumps all over when I touched it.
Wow.
Which was kind of strange, I thought.
It's meant to be. It's meant to be.
And I tell you what, there is no mention of Admiral Byrd in this book as one of the explorers for Antarctica.
Oh, yeah. Admiral Byrd. I found him a few times for you, I think.
Yeah. But it's not in the book at all.
Yeah, that's unusual that it wouldn't be in it. You think it would be in that book?
Yeah, that's what I thought. But there's no mention in the explorers bit. You know what I mean? It's just...
maybe they're trying to hide his explanation. That word that I'm trying to say. Yeah. It is like 2 o'clock in the morning here, by the way. Sorry, folks.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Not even mentioned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Matt, why don't you tell them what you're doing with the atlas?
I'm doing research on it. Like comparing today's notes to those notes. And for that, I can make out there's little differences about it, but apart from Admiral Byrd not being in the book, which I can't figure out why, because he died in 1957, I believe. And by then, he should have been published in that book.
Yeah. Yeah, he wrote a book called Alone, where he does it explains about his expeditions and who he went with and stuff like that and whatever. Published in 1939, I think it was.
I can't actually find a physical copy of that.
I found it in a library. That's where I went and got it. I got the pictures in a library. I went in and asked for it, and it was in a glass display case. And I asked her to take it out so I could take photographs of it. She nearly asked me to put on the white gloves. But I took a few photographs of it, and it is very hard to find. It is very hard to find. It's only in certain libraries.
It's like I've never heard of Admiral Byrd until recently. It was last year now, when all the conspiracy theory videos came up on Antarctica came up. When I first heard about them, you know what I mean? So I don't know.
He's a lot. He's something to do with flat earthers as well, or something like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't trust Admiral Byrd word for word, because all he was after was riches, gems, and resources, wasn't he? That's what he was after. So
most of them are, though, ain't they?
Oh, that's true.
Most of them are, yeah.
Yep. That's it.
Brian, do you want to get to the list?
I think Brian's fell asleep, is he?
Hey, Brian Stavely.
Actually,
Brian Stavely.
Right,
all right.
Oh my God.
Hey, Brian. Welcome to the chat.
All right. Well, since Brian will be right back, let's get the people who joined us after the fact. So we're going to say hello to Gameplay Tactics, Preliminal, Brian Stavely,
yay,
and Rick Satterwhite. Hey guys.
Yay.
Thank
Hi,
you
everyone.
for coming.
Hey, everyone. Welcome the newbies.
And Rick Satterwhite, I'm sorry. Don SKOOL was the winner of the T-shirt. You missed us
Don't make him
announce
upset now.
I know. I'm sorry.
I want one of them T-shirts. How much would it cost to send one of them from there to here?
Ooh, Brian.
A lot.
You're going to have to ask Brian about that one. He's in the States.
Oh yeah. I think yeah.
I'm going to address the chat for a moment.
They're asking questions about somebody.
Yeah,
You might want to
I
answer
have
that.
no idea what happened to them.
Yeah.
I will ask around. But I really don't. I don't know.
Do you think Brian might know?
No, I think Dan might know.
If he happens to be listening, maybe he can join in.
I don't think he'd want to talk about it on air, though.
That's true, especially if it's something very personal.
Yeah, that's
You
why
know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
even saying who it is.
Yeah.
Right. Even though it's
yeah,
in the
I don't know
chat, but
anything.
I really don't know anything either.
Yeah, I'm sure Dan knows because he's good friends with them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever it is, I hope it's nothing serious.
I hope.
Yeah, I hope he's okay,
serious
man.
too.
I hope it's okay.
Yeah. We'll all think. Hey, everyone, we can think positive thoughts. Okay?
Yeah, give him
together.
group. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I have like a random piece of residue that I'm showing tonight, and I'm looking for the person who asked about it, but they're not here. So I may bump mine down the list a little bit later. It's just one piece of residue that I'm showing, and yeah, so I may bump mine down the list. But yeah. Well, I want to see if they show up because I found it. They were looking for it. They couldn't find the residue for this, and I was.
Oh wow! Is it a huge one?
No, has to do with eyes, eye color, Theresa.
Oh, you mean from the other day, the show?
Yeah.
I can't see the chat.
Not Tom Cruise. No.
I thought Tom Cruise. Okay, my bad.
It's okay. So Phil is asking if Gilligan's hat is still tan. Yes, it is still tan, but we have a lot of residue of the white hat, including I have. You know what? I'll dig it up. And
Matthew, quick question. Matthew, have you got? Are you streaming it through your TV so you can see what's live on the screen?
No, I'm on my monitor.
Okay. Have you got two screens now?
Yeah, I do, but I can't seem to find the group chat anywhere.
It's okay.
All right. It's okay. It's all right. But that's what I'm doing.
When I find this image, I'm going to send this image to Brian. So when he comes back.
Okay.
So Theresa, do you want to tell us about your Star Wars thingamajig?
Oh wow! Well, I wanted Brian to present the pictures.
Yes, yeah.
I've got pictures from it.
The one on your profile is pretty cool.
Well, that's one of the main ones, but I have a few more residues that I took. That was actually taken upstairs. This is going to sound funny, where the kids section is, and then they have all the books upstairs. But on the first floor, they have all the DVDs and like the computer rooms. So this is a very huge library so I have a hard time with that word, that we have here in Las Vegas. And they've got tons of conference rooms. I think they got like 5 or 6 conference rooms. And when I got there, I was kind of like overwhelmed. I was like, oh my gosh, look at all this stuff going on. They had people dressed up. They had like the Sith, the newer movie with the Sith. Am I saying it right?
Yeah. Sith, yeah.
So they had a group of them, and then they had another group standing across from them that were wearing all white, and they had their little lightsabers. And I think they were plastic because they look plastic to me. So they had them. They had arts and crafts for kids in one room. They had pictures everywhere. They had like 2 huge video screens going with all kinds of pictures from the beginning of Star Wars until now. So you were seeing Luke Skywalker and C-3PO and pretty much how they all looked when they were young. And then as the movies, started adding on, you start seeing them age a little bit until the last movie. I think Carrie Fisher was in one. And that was before she died. And they showed her picture right by, her older picture and her younger picture. And you can compare how she looked before and after. And they had a lot of those before and afters, when they were young and when they were old. Especially Mark Hamill. I mean, he's really aged a lot. And I was looking at the two pictures compared. In each of the different conference rooms, they had videos playing. Like they had the original Star Wars playing in one room. If you want to go and watch that one, you can go in there. And it was free, of course. You could just come in and sit down. And then you had another room where they were showing the newer movie, and then another one. So there was like, how many Star Wars guys are there right now, as of right now? I never kept up.
9.
How many?
The ninth one's coming out next Christmas. It's coming out at Christmas. There's 8 out at the moment.
Okay, well, they didn't have 8 playing at the same time. I think they had more like maybe 4 playing, and then after they would put the other newer one on, and they were kind of like switching them around so everybody had a chance to watch all of them. And that was pretty much till 3 to 4 p.m. in the afternoon. They had a food truck outside, which I didn't try any of the food. I wasn't really sure about how healthy it would be, so I didn't eat that. They had a scavenger hunt, which was really cool for the kids, and they had these like hats they could wear of the different characters. And then they had like these plastic sabers they were giving out to the kids. So it was pretty much, it was more like for the kids, but you had some serious adults who were really into it. So they were pretty much with their kids, but they were really into it too. So, and I did find a little bit of residue while I was there, which Sandy sent to Brian, but I really exhausted myself. I had so much fun. I was so tired when I left. I had a blast.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a great story. Yeah. And so pretty much it was because, a lot of people really enjoyed it. But like I said, the majority of people there were kids. And of course, their parents were there kind of enjoying it as well. So it was a great day. It was a great day. But I want to show the residue besides what you see in my picture of my icon. But Brian has the rest of it. Right, Andy?
Yeah, I know you didn't get to record it, but why don't you tell people how you asked a couple people there what they remember?
Oh, yeah. There was when I was standing outside, just kind of looking at the food truck, trying to decide if I was going to eat there or not. And I said, no. I asked a few people coming in and coming out, and a few of them remember the gold legs. But then I had one person that must be a big Star Wars fan. He said, well, in the first one, they had the gold legs. But if you remember correctly, he got hurt, C-3PO, and they replaced it with the silver leg. So that's exactly what I was told from a huge fan, that he got hurt. They screwed it. They took it off and they put on a silver one. Then I had one guy, don't remember any of the gold. He said, oh, no, his legs were always all silver. So it's like I got mixed views from about 4 different people. And most people remember the gold legs, like from the very beginning.
I think I remember the scene you're on about where they're putting his leg back on. But there is a picture that of Chewbacca and R2-D2 helping him putting his leg back on, but it's gold.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What
do you think about his eyes? Now, here's the thing. The picture that I got taken that you see in my icon, he has white eyes. And if Sandy, you pointed out that his eyes are yellow now. Now, here's a question about that. Does his eyes change color? Like, can they flicker like white and flicker yellow? Is there a chance that they can switch back and forth?
Well, there were lights.
Sandy?
Well, they can, but the thing is, they used to be, the plastic itself used to be white. Now the plastic is yellow. So
I'd like to look more into that one. I'm curious to look into his eyes, look into more information about that one. I'm wondering about that. Like if his limbs were replaced, or I'm just curious though if there's more, more information. I don't know if Matt or either one of you guys want to do some research and see if there's anything else about the color of his eyes. Maybe there's some kind of explanation. I don't know.
Let me see if I can find the book while we're waiting for Brian.
I'm curious to see if there is an explanation for Sandy to why his eyes are white and then yellow. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Corrosion?
You never know. Digging a little bit deeper sometimes. I know we see a lot of effects, but sometimes there is a way that sometimes we can debunk an enemy if we do research. I'm not saying everything is, you know what I mean, can be debunked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not everything can be debunked because it's a Mandela effect, right?
Yes, but if we sometimes do some researching, I'm shocked if sometimes I find things out thinking it was Mandela effect. Like the cherry cola thing. Remember the cherry cola? I'm not going to even get into that with you guys, but
Right,
you know the whole story about
but,
that one.
But as I told you, it could still be a Mandela effect that in this timeline, he went back to record it. But in other people's pasts, he didn't go back to record it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But
Let me-
what I'm saying is, sometimes we just have to do research, you know?
Yeah, but just because that see the Mandela effect, I've noticed, likes to make excuses for things.
Yes.
Just because there's a reason doesn't mean automatically that it's not a Mandela effect. Because I've noticed that a lot of excuses are popping up in our history. Like, for example,
they're trying to cover it up.
Right.
Yep.
For
I've
example,
noticed that too.
Yes, I'm reading the chat, Lord LOL.
Hey, what's up with Lego My Egos? Is that a Mandela effect?
No, because I love Lego My Egos.
That better not change. That better not change.
Brian, I actually looked at that one a few weeks ago and I thought about that. So great minds think alike.
Wait,
I actually looked at that.
Guys, I need to address the chat for a second.
What's going on?
People keep bringing this up. Why do we not go into the bigger picture? Because we don't know what the bigger picture is.
We don't.
Because why would we talk? It's just speculation. No one knows for a fact what's going on. And there are plenty of channels that go into the possibilities of what it could be. And Brian does cover that sometimes. But we're here to talk about Mandela effects, not why it's happening.
I wish I knew too, Sandy.
Yeah, everybody wishes they knew, but there's no way we're ever going to know unless someone comes out and claims responsibility for it happening and can prove they're the reason why it's happening.
Who's behind the Mandela effect? It's ISIS. No, I'm kidding.
But do you see what I'm saying? Like, if we can talk about it, but it's just like really our opinions, and that's it. It's just opinions. It's not facts. I don't know.
I mean, everybody, everybody thinks from CERN to the Bible, that this is Bible changes, everything's being changed, to time traveling, to we got destroyed in 2012 and they transferred our consciousness to another reality. I mean, there's so many different things that people can guess what's going on. We all have different approaches of what we think it is.
And there's
black holes opened and we got sucked in or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I knew. I wish I
and
knew.
there's plenty of channels.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, and there's plenty of channels that cover that if that's what you want to watch.
Yeah.
This is what we do. We present Mandela effects because it helps to wake people up.
Yeah, that's what our that's what we do on this channel. I wish we could.
They're yellow in it. Is that what you said?
Yeah, yellow.
Hold on there. Let me see if I can, because I have a picture of his eyes white, but it's a cartoon rather than. Hold on.
Well, the picture that I was taken with was a white one. If you've seen that.
Theresa has it with white.
Oh,
yeah, and I was excited too.
I can remember C3PO's eyes used to light up yellow because there were lights.
Yeah, when it was made when Anakin made him first, he was all black, remember, because he didn't have any shell on him, and his eyes were kind of black.
Wait through episode 2 as well. He was all black.
Maybe we can Google how many different colors can C3PO's eyes turn. Maybe something will come up like that. Anybody want to try to do that?
Brian, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Do you want to Google that for Theresa?
Yeah.
How many color eyes can C3PO have?
Yes. We're going to go straight to the source, I hope.
Wait. How many colors of eyes do they have?
Yes.
How many eye colors is C3PO's eyes?
Maybe we'll get an answer right there. Hopefully.
I'm just
we know it's yellow, we know it's white so far. And what did you say, Matt?
Well, I can remember him having like a yellow hue to his eyes when they light up. So, according to this information I bought up.
Could it be night vision?
Could be. You'll see in
interesting.
Yeah, he does see different night vision and yeah, I read that in a book the other day actually. Hold on, I have it here somewhere. Well, C-3PO.
Hey Brian, where's your Star Wars guy, Damien? Too bad you can't get him on.
Oh, yeah.
He's a huge Star Wars fan, and he knows quite a bit about Star Wars, right, Brian?
Okay. He's in Canada somewhere. Like seriously.
Too bad you can't text him. Get a hold of him.
Yeah, he's like 2 hours ahead of me. I think he's like 5 p.m. over there.
Yeah, I have the Star Wars character encyclopedia. It doesn't say anything about his eyes in this one, but I did see one the other day. I'll see if I can pick it up in a shop. It goes into detail of every part of him and every part of the droid. It goes into detail about his eyes. I'll see if I can pick it up during the week. It might be still in the shop.
Okay.
Hello, Moto.
Hey, Brian. Did we lose Brian again?
Brian. Earth, come in, Brian.
He's having a little crisis on his end. That's why he disappeared.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
we could talk about other things. Sandy, do you have anything you want to talk about? Any Mandela Effects or anything?
I mean, I could talk about Mandela Effects, but without showing them, it really doesn't do any good. You know, that's...
Matthew, did you find one today?
Oh, what?
Did you find a possible Mandela effect today?
Yes, Wheatos.
What is
it? The cereal, Wheatos, yeah.
Oh, that's a UK thing. We don't have.
Oh, I've never heard of them. What's the deal about them? I mean, what's the ME about them? Please explain.
Spelling's totally different on them.
So it's missing it's missing a H. Most people remember it's spelled WHEETOS or something, isn't it? And now the H has disappeared.
Well, that would make sense because here in the US we have Wheaties.
We
And
have
Wheaties
Wheaties.
is spelled WH.
Oh shoot, maybe I should look at that one.
Yeah, why don't you Google Wheaties and see if it's still spelled the same way?
Don't scare me, Sandy.
Has anyone heard of the Star Wars book, the Corellian Trilogy? Written by Roger McBride.
WH. Oh no, Sandy.
What?
Sandy, it's merged. No.
Oh, merged is okay. I thought you were going to say the H was missing.
No, it's.
I mean, merged isn't great, but you know what I mean.
No, it's like the bottom of it's merged, and there's like a teeny bit of a space above it. If you look at it, it's literally almost merging with it, like close, like the bottom of it.
See, this is what I'm talking about. We're talking about something and we can't show it to the audience. I don't like that.
Yeah.
WHEATIES. Okay, it still looks okay, I guess.
It's still spelled the same, right? That's all
for now.
right now.
But that could change. Oh, we have somebody joining us.
Someone sent us an image.
That'll be me.
That we can't show. That'd be you that we can't show. Thank you.
Sorry, did I cough in your ear? Sorry. Sorry, I'm not used to using this camera. No, this device.
I'm gonna have a lot to say about the image you just sent. I'm just gonna let you know that I'm gonna have a lot.
I want to see this.
We're not gonna be talking about right now because the audience can't see it. But
I can't see it. Oh yes.
But I have a lot to say because I noticed something. I am still looking for the image of the white hat for Why
does this nose look weird?
Full tilt? Yeah, full tilt. I'm still looking for the image of the white hat. I have tens of thousands of images on my phone. And this image I have is going way back. So I'm scrolling. And just scrolling.
Anything,
Anybody else
guys?
have anything to talk about? Any
I'm just looking at
experiences recently?
I might have found a merging thing today, but I can't remember what it is. It's a typewriter. I can't remember what it's called. I have a picture of it. Let me see, but there's no point in me sending a picture of it because you can't see it. Hold on, it's on my phone. No, it's not on my phone. It's on my camera. Let me see. Remington. Is that what it's called? Remington typewriters. Don't know if anyone knows the Remington typewriter.
I remember
Guys in the chat, do you remember Remington typewriter? See here,
It's an
Remington
old
is
one.
synonymous with like razor blades.
Yeah. I think it's the same company.
It is.
And Matt, you remember them having typewriters?
Yeah, vaguely. I remember having one at school, actually.
I took a picture of an old one today when I was out on my journey, and the R and the E are now merged, and the G and the T are now merged as well. I don't know if anyone wants to Google that. If they were all, I don't know. I just saw it. I thought, oh, they're merged. Were they always merged? So I'm not too sure if they were always merged because I haven't looked into it yet. But since we're talking just to talk, that's what I took a picture of.
Okay, Mark, I have a question to ask you.
Yes.
Maybe it's the UK thing, because so far
could be.
So far, there's 2 no's and 1 yes in the chat of Remington typewriters.
Okay.
For the US, like when I think of typewriter, I think of brother typewriters, and what's that old there was an older brand to it. What, Theresa?
Anthony Daniels confirms it's C3PO's always had a silver leg until now, and that's in USA Today.
Okay. What do you mean always had it? Wait. What do you mean always had a silver leg?
I'm reading right now. It's USA Today. It says Anthony Daniels, who's the one who played C3PO, confirms C3PO's always had a silver leg until now. And that was dated December 15th, 2015.
Wait.
Okay, so can you explain the images then that we've been sharing of him sitting beside his suit, and it's all gold?
I'm confused.
He said it would reflect the gold leg. It would reflect in the desert, so it acted more like a mirror, said Daniels. So 3PO.
No.
Wow.
Click images of.
Someone's got a hold of him and said, you know what, you might lie to the media because this is getting out of hand.
That's a Mandela excuse because we have images of the gold leg inside the ships.
Someone's paying him $8 to say that. Do you know what
USA Today?
Theresa, that article doesn't make sense.
USA Today is media.
Wait, guys, let me talk because this article makes no sense. It's backwards.
Yeah.
He's saying he always had a silver leg, but now it's gold. That's what that article says. That makes no sense. That's literally.
Do you want me to send you the link? You want me to send you the link so you can see it?
Yeah, I guess. But I'm saying he's saying the opposite. He's saying that the Mandela effect is that it's gold. He's saying it's gold now.
All right, let me send you this because this is really blowing my mind. Hold on.
Well,
I'm gonna
text my
it.
mind because it doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. Here, I'll send it to you. I want you to read it.
Send it to the group chat so we can in on Messenger so we can all have a look at it.
Here, I'll send it in. Okay. I'll send it in the Hangouts. How's that, guys?
No, send it here. Hold on. There you go. Send it to that one if you can. Did you get that message? You're in that group message, aren't you?
Which group message?
Tobin,
the one I set up with Matthew, yourself, and Sandy.
Okay, send me something so I can go straight to it.
Theresa, it's already there. Where you see that you're in the Hangout, right? Click on the screen. There's an arrow. Click the arrow.
Okay.
And you'll see Judge Judy
with a gavel.
Yeah, I think we've shown that before, but I'll have Brian show it again because it's a good one.
Okay, here you go. I see it. Okay, let me send it there. There. That's the article And it doesn't make no sense. Tell me when it pops up.
It already did. I'm going to it.
It doesn't make no
Okay.
sense.
All right. Okay. I see it now.
Nah, it doesn't.
And Anthony Daniels is also the one who played C3PO, so why would he be saying that? I mean, I have the plenty of residue to show. I mean, that poster. Oh, Sandy, the poster. The poster from 1977, the one that I took picture of in the library.
That
I
we
want to
already
show
showed.
that one. Yeah, I sent you that one.
Little bit of trivia between R2D2 and C3PO. Do you know they hated each other? They didn't really get on set.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently, what's his name? Who played C3PO always wanted the lad that played R2D2 to do.
David Warwick.
Guys,
Yeah,
Brian's back.
No. The older one, the lad that for the original ones, he always wanted to do guest appearances with them to make extra money, and he was like, no, he wouldn't do it. Anyway, Brian's back, is he?
Yes.
Is Brian back?
I'm back. You want to share some residues or anything?
Yes.
Get it on. Let's get it on, man.
Sandy, I just sent you something in your texting, okay?
All right. First,
The
Brian,
original, yeah, that was the one.
I already have it. Yeah, that's fine. I'm reading it. It's a Mandela excuse, Theresa. It's totally backwards.
Oh my gosh, you got to show Brian this.
Brian, in the chat of the Hangouts, Matt Reed uploaded some images. Can you please go to them?
I can try.
Or would it be easier for me to send them to you text message?
No, I can pull them up.
Okay. Because I need to say something about the first image.
This don't make no sense.
And if it's possible, when you pull up that image,
Wait, which image are we looking at here?
I want you to pull up the C3PO heads.
Okay.
If possible, try to zoom in on the faces because I need to point something out.
Okay.
I'm seeing an inconsistency, let's put it that way. And I need to point it out.
The nose in the middle.
Not even the nose, I'm talking about with the eyes.
Oh, you mean like the light arrangement?
I'm talking about like in the first image, the plastic is white. In the third image, the plastic is orange. It changes. It's not the lights. It's the actual plastic.
Yeah, but the fact that he has earrings now is changed for me.
That's
Right, but we're talking about the eye color though, Brian.
Yeah.
I'm saying that
Oh,
it doesn't
okay.
matter. I'm saying it doesn't matter if the eyes flash different colors. The plastic went from white to yellow.
yes.
The plastic color changed.
Maybe they had to use biodegradable plastic for the last one because, health and safety.
Hey, I got contact lenses, guys. Hey, maybe you got contact lenses.
No, I got cataract surgery.
No, you didn't. Don't tell people that.
But honestly, with C3PO, the things that bother me the most are the big crown of metal around his head, the hole in the back of his head, the earrings. There's so much more with C3PO that bothers me that I don't remember.
I found a doll of him today, which will probably come on. Go ahead, Matt. Sorry.
I have to say, I've never noticed the earrings before. Never noticed.
Well, they're calling them earrings, but they look like Frankenstein's monster bolts in the side of the neck.
Oh, massive earlobes, yeah.
Yeah.
Sandy, I'm real upset about that article. Is Brian looking at it?
Okay, Brian, Theresa found an article that is a pure Mandela excuse.
Oh yeah, he's been paid money to say that.
Brian, can you open that up? The link.
It's the link in the chat. I'm going to explain to you what it is. It says he's always had a silver leg until now. Like now he has 2 gold legs.
He does in the new movie, so doesn't he?
It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Number 1. Number 2, he's trying to blame the look. It looks gold because of the sand. Except we have images of him having a gold leg in spaceship, in the spaceship, in toys, in all sorts of stuff. He's had a gold leg.
There's too much residue for 1977, guys. Too much residue to show it's original.
I
before
don't
the
think this is
Force Awakens,
important. I think it's
C-3PO always
complete
had a silver bullet.
fabrication.
Huh?
I think this article is a complete fabrication to distract us from it. I
Yeah.
don't think
Yes.
And the fact that this thing is dated in 2015 says a lot too, because
Yeah, and the
the
15th.
Mandela Effect hit around July 2015, I want to say.
Yes.
For a lot of
Yeah,
people.
when people
And then-
found this is when this came out. Exactly. Just like Smokey the Bear. Now there's an excuse that we remember Smokey the Bear because there's a Smokey the Bear song, and so that it fit the tempo, they added in the word the. Well, guess what? I've never heard that song. It's always been Smokey the Bear for me. So I call BS, okay?
There,
That excuse is ridiculous.
I was shocked.
there
I was
also
looking
a-
at that going, no way. No way, no way, no way.
Is there also a Mandela effect with that Smokey the Bear prevent fires and how to stop fires?
No,
Has that changed as well? Or is that
it was only you can prevent forest fires, and now it's wildfires or something like that. The word
Okay.
changed.
The word changed. Okay.
that's a
Look at C-3PO's chest.
If anyone in the chat knows exactly what it is, can you please put it in there?
Doesn't he have like a little thing on his, like a little computer? What do you call that thing that you put the...
Restraining
Sandy.
bolt.
I don't
Well,
know what you're talking
besides
about.
that, now there's a place like a USB port, isn't there, Sandy? Somewhere?
Well, here's something else too. I don't remember this on the side of his arm. Do you? These little
I
beads.
don't remember any of those pistons on his arms, on his neck, on his knees.
He's got
nothing.
a lot of extra pistons now.
Is that not the newer version though from the new movies?
And they're thicker and more detailed.
And he's got antennas on his kneecaps.
And his earrings. I want a pair.
And I'm sorry, in
He's
my
very
past,
fashionable.
he had gold panels in that opening. He did not have an open stomach. He never did. So I was right. Thank you, Brian Stavely. Yeah, it changed from forest fires to wildfires. With the
Tobin says you can find both wildfires and forest fires when it comes to Smokey.
yeah.
Yeah, look at his chest. There's a little thing on his chest there, like
I also don't remember that beeper on his hip. Brian, if you go back to that image.
Which one? This
See,
one?
oh, look, stop. Right there. Look at the doll you're holding up, the person's holding. Look at his hip. Do you see like a square box there? Because there isn't. But the previous image you had up, there's a box there. So if you go to the previous image you just had up.
Whoa.
Which one?
No, not that one. He was facing the other way. You didn't have that open. There's a different one. That one. Scroll in and look at his hip.
I see. Yeah, the square box. That
It looks like a beeper.
He doesn't have it in this image.
Nope. That's
What
He
Well,
got
we're
one right here. Huh?
while we're speaking of him, do you want to show the picture of the toy I found
Look at
today?
this costume, y'all. Look at this costume. Where's the silver leg on the costume?
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
It's gold right here.
It's all gold. That's what I'm saying. It was silver until now. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Is Brian going to show the residue also that I found?
We have a list. We're going to follow the order. The first thing
Oh,
we're going to
okay.
talk about is Theresa's residue images from
Cool.
the event, which is also C-3PO. So let's
Mhm.
get
Well, I
that
just
over
thought we'd tie it in with it.
with. Yeah. So Brian, if you want to go to Flickr and pull up Theresa's images,
Yay.
and then we're going to skip mine in the list and go right after Theresa's. We're going to go to Mark's because he is C-3PO too. So you might as well get all the Star Wars stuff out of the way, you know? No NORAD on 911
loads of
says
it, yeah.
close a beeper.
Was a beeper.
Yeah, the beeper, the square on his hip.
Oh.
Brian,
Yep.
on Flickr, you're going to look up episode 3, EP3 live dash Theresa.
Okay. EP3 Live, Theresa.
Theresa.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, you got it real organized, Sandy. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
That makes sense, Tobin. See what Tobin said?
What did Tobin say?
I think they made an excuse on that one because we figured that change was because of sacrificing the golden calf.
That's what it sounds like to me. Sacrificing the golden calf.
Yeah.
Yes. Great answer, Tobin.
What is this here? What is this? Explain this picture.
I can't see it.
It's you pointing to the gold leg, Theresa.
Oh, the gold leg.
Oh, that one, yeah. I'm pointing to the gold leg.
Which there is no sand there, might I add, to reflect the gold.
Right. Is that a Force Awakens one, or is that a previous?
Ooh.
No,
I don't know. I just stood in front of it and pointed to the golden leg.
Really strange that only in one of the Star Wars episodes now we see the golden leg.
I don't know which date that cardboard cutout was.
No, it's got Chewbacca and everything. It's the first Star Wars.
Okay, good. So I figured I would point that out. And do you see when you got a close up of it too, right?
Yeah, the gold leg there.
Now we're on
Yeah.
Legos, yeah.
Do you have the Legos too? Oh, the Legos. I don't know if Brian's showing them, but there was a couple glass cases that had different things inside, like pictures. And I noticed some little tiny Legos, and I zoomed in on the Legos, and those were also the C-3PO was also all gold, which you see me zoom in on it.
Brian, I'm sorry, Theresa. I don't want him to move because he tends to fly through the images. Brian, this is a post from the group. I don't know if you want to read it and tell them what they're looking at.
Okay,
I can read it if you can't see it.
Okay, it says my book. This is Mike. He says my book, officially licensed Lucasfilm Disney Little Golden Books, residual evidence showing Luke, I am your father.
Mm-hmm.
So which part does it say Luke, I'm your father? Is it?
I think it's that small image on the right.
Oh man, I can't read that.
If you zoom in, I could probably read it.
Okay. See, the thing is, it bounces around.
I can send you that picture on Messenger if you want.
The golden books.
Why
I remember
put
those
it in the chat here?
Because it's not on that device. It's on my phone.
Oh, okay.
If somebody could click on that link for us and just share that picture, I think that would help. If you could rotate it too, that would be nice.
I have it here somewhere. Luke, I am your father. Hold on there. Appreciate
it, guys.
Mike Leonard. I'll see if I can find it too. Whoever gets to it first sends it.
It's a race.
Hey, this right here makes me want to do the robot dance with this costume on. Dancing to the song Intergalactic Planetary, Intergalactic. By the Beastie Boys.
I remember. Yes, that's a good song.
I don't know this song.
So
I wasn't into the Beastie Boys. Sorry.
Just let me know when you've sent me the residue. We'll turn to the chat now.
Yeah, I'm just looking through my phone.
Oh, Sharkaton's there, Sandy.
Hi, Sharkaton.
Hey, Sharkaton. Thank you for joining us.
I'm sending it to Brian right now. So don't worry about it. I got it.
Okay.
You got it? Yeah.
I got it. Yep. I'm sending it right over to him. I'm sending a text message, Brian.
Okay.
I'm going to actually brighten it because it's kind of dark.
Hey, y'all. I love that he's got an accent like me.
I just found it as well, by the way.
I'm making it brighter because you can barely read it. It's so dark.
Okay, we're waiting for the image for Luke, I'm your father.
Here,
the little golden book, right? Little golden books.
Yeah,
I know, me too.
And was that the last image inside the folder?
I sent it to you too, Brian.
Okay.
My one might be a little bit bright. I don't know. I haven't seen yours yet, Theresa. I also sent.
Yeah, I sent it to his text message. He should have it.
All right. Okay.
I've got
Salted Cedar's in the house. Is he SS? Is that Salted Cedar SS?
No, SS is
SS.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong SS.
Well,
welcome SS. Sorry.
And yeah, there's a lot of people here. We're going to chat out soon. There's a lot of new people.
That's a great picture of it.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Sandy.
I bet he gets that a lot. Sorry. My bad.
Before defeating the young Jedi, Darth Vader reveals a terrible secret. Luke, I am your father, he announces. Join me and together we can rule the galaxy. No, shouts Luke. He leaps into a deep tunnel and falls down, and out.
And can I just mention here, I don't see why the writers would have approved, no, I am your father, no, right after it. 2 no's right in a row. It just sounded, I don't know. It just.
Hi, Sharon McDonald. Welcome.
Luke, I am your father makes more sense than no, I am your father with no right after it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2 no's. It doesn't sit well.
Hey, Sharon.
But
I've just sent you something, Brian, in your messenger as well. Just
all right. Let me see.
Tree. Yeah, something that I picked up.
Keep having new people joining in. Awesome.
Hi, everyone in the chat. Welcome.
Oh wait, is this something else?
Yeah, this is something I picked up in the book. It says it's not a very good picture, but it's a weird description of what's yeah. You can stick it on the screen. I don't know if you can. Did you get it?
Right.
Yeah, I can see it.
It says here, I don't know if you guys can read that, but it says, as with all of Vader's dialogue, the famous "I am your father" line was recorded by James Earl Jones after filming on set. The man playing Vader was David Prowse, and who spoke the dialogue prior to dubbing. To stop the big reveal from leaking on the set, Prowse was given a different line to say. In this case, no, Obi-Wan Kenobi killed your father. Now that would have been a very different movie.
Yeah.
That's a weird one that I picked up. I don't know where I picked it off from, but yeah, it's so they were all given different lines.
That's very weird.
Yeah. And I went to look for that book again. I can't find it.
Well, believe it or not, there are many people who have not ever seen Star Wars.
I know. It's crazy, isn't it?
It's one of the best film series ever made.
And it's coming to a finale now at Christmas, because the 9th one's going to be. It's already being made, isn't it?
Right. December, what is it, 15th?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
For the
and they have what's her name in it as well. Carrie Fisher digitally in it.
Yeah, they did good. They made her look real, like she was actually.
Yeah. I think she passed halfway through doing the Last Jedi, wasn't it? And they digitally announced her in that one as well. It's amazing how they can do that. Like, it's amazing. Maybe that's what they're doing with the Mandela Effect, eh?
Hold on, guys. I want to address the chat for a minute. Preliminal has a theory that I am liking.
What?
He's saying that maybe what's going on is instead of like us being on a different Earth or it being we're jumping dimensions, that multiple dimensions are overlapping, and many Earths are all existing in the same place at the same time, and what we see, what we perceive, is based upon what frequency we're at.
Oh,
that's a good theory.
That's interesting.
I mean, did I get that right? Am I understanding that right, Preliminal?
It sounded awesome, Sandy.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if I understood that like that. Like if I understood what he's saying. Or did I just make up a different one? I'm asking if I got it right. Preliminal, don't start. You're going to mess with her. Don't start. He's asking if you're from Nevada or New York.
Who, me?
Yeah. Wait, where are you from again, Theresa?
I'm moved here from Florida, and I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I've never lived in New York in my life. Never.
I've only lived in 5 places in my life.
You're a traveling man.
New York, Georgia, North Carolina, Alabama, and Germany.
Wow.
Germany?
Yeah.
I didn't know that one.
I've lived in Germany for 2 years.
You speak German too, don't you, Brian? Want to say hello?
Ich weiß es nicht.
Ah. So Mark and Matthew, do you guys speak any other languages?
No.
I speak gibberish.
Okay.
No, I speak a bit of Irish. Small
when
bit.
you had a pint.
Wow. Now you
It's
guys,
small.
I have a question. Since you guys you're British, right? Am I correct?
Yep.
No.
We come.
No.
Okay. Well, okay. You're not British?
No, I'm Irish.
He's Irish.
I'm British.
Okay.
Yeah, they're always trying to steal his Lucky Charms.
Yeah, lucky charms. Get it right. I'm Irish.
Oh, you're Irish. Awesome.
So how do they celebrate St. Patty's Day in Ireland? Is it much bigger
Correct.
than in America?
Yeah, it's a great day over there. Yeah,
It's like a Cinco de Mayo, right? Pretty much.
yeah. Basically, just go to the pub and have a great time, and call in sick the next morning, and probably
That's true.
most people try to take a couple of days off work, as you do. But it's a bank holiday in Ireland. It's not a bank holiday anywhere else. It's not a bank holiday in America either, is it?
No.
And it's weird because say George's Day in the UK, they don't have a bank holiday for that, which is unusual, and they don't have a bank holiday for what's his name, the Welsh dude, whoever the Welsh lad is.
I don't know who that is.
They don't have a bank holiday for his day either. So maybe I don't know.
Well,
It's good. I'm not complaining. It's great. But I'm not in Ireland, so I don't get the bank holiday. But I don't work, so it's fine. I volunteer.
Brian, before we go off the topic of C3PO, do you want to go to Mark's folder? Because he's got more in there.
yeah, sure. Yeah.
But it's Theresa's list folder, yeah.
Yeah, Teresa's residue is done for today. It'll
Okay.
be under EB3 Live, Mark, and then Star Wars.
All right, let's see.
Okay.
Thanks,
Hey,
Teresa,
Mark.
for the residue, by the way. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. I picked up a Star Wars figure today, a 1995 original one, which has the wires in his stomach, and it's got a lot more detail. I have also the original one from the first casting, which is just all gold as well. But it doesn't have the black stomach with the wires on it. But the one I picked up today does. It was a nice find. Cost me a pretty penny, but sure, listen, it is what it is.
Surely you guys can see that the gold
Oh,
leg.
that's from a comic book. Yeah, that's
Oh,
I've a couple of them comic books. Yeah, that's what is that one called? I think that one is Star Wars Questions and Answer book about space. I think that one is.
oh, there's another one. The gold leg.
Yeah, they're all gold in that book.
Yeah. So what you're telling me? The excuse is because it was sand. That's why we
Reflecting.
remember him having a gold leg.
Yeah. See, why would they have it in all these books then? I have I must have about 50 books on Star Wars, and every book that I have, he's gold. And if you notice on the back of him, he's got something on his back as well that he doesn't now. Since we were talking about it, yeah, it's all gold, all gold.
And man, I really wanted to call up a couple places like collector shops yesterday.
Mhm.
You know, you guys love how I like calling places and asking them to wake them up. So I wanted to ask a comic book store actually what they remember. Yeah, and again, if you're finding that you have a hard time discussing the Mandela Effect, I mean, there are a few that really stand out. There are quite a few, not just this, but the Kennedy assassination we mentioned, the mirror on the wall. The Fruit of the Loom is the one that really hits me, and the same thing with what's the other one that really hits me? The Field of Dreams one, where he's walking in the field, and
if you build it, they will come.
yeah, that's what it was for me, and of course, there's a logical excuse for that as well. You know, like
Don't forget the Forrest Gump one as well.
it was his father talking to him, and
Yeah, that book. I'll just talk while you're showing. I've got that book and the other book, and as you can see, they're obviously let go by the Star Wars or whoever it was or official, and why is he all gold in it? You know, now, I picked up that figure today. Right, I bought that figure today, and as you can see, he's all gold. And if you zoom in, you can sort of see the stomach with the wires in it as well.
Yeah.
So why would he? Well, that's an official Star Wars toy from 1995. You know, as someone said the other night, if that was sent out and if it was meant to be silver, it would have been sent back as a reject. You know, why would they let it out? You know?
You're right. It would have been sent back as.
Yeah. Why have you painted it all gold? Shouldn't he have a silver leg?
So the question that I want to ask is, when did C-3PO's leg change? Because maybe that would help solve some mysteries as to when the Mandela effect actually started, or if that was just one of the trigger points.
I have a theory about that.
You do? I'd love to hear it, Matt.
Do you remember the WoW signal that we received a few years ago?
The binary WoW signal?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What if that was a signal from ourselves?
Our future selves?
Yeah.
Mm.
Went back in time and then the start of the paradox in the timeline.
Mm. Interesting.
Very well could have been. You know, there was a lot of the like ancient aliens sort of opens up. It doesn't really answer any questions, but it actually begs you to ask new questions. You know, our ancestors of the past described in whatever they could, however they could, in caves and whatnot. A lot of it looks like astronauts, like us, possibly from the future, going back in time to visit them. You know, maybe it was to help them further their technology along. I don't know. I mean, I believe time travel is possible. It's already been proven, theory-wise. Who's to say that signal wasn't really us? You're right. I mean, who's to say it wasn't?
There is a famous sculpture on the front of a church that was built in the 17th century that has an image of an astronaut that looks like an astronaut.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Stone, and that's either from the 16th or 17th century.
Mm-hmm.
And also then you had that fella that arrived back in the 1960s with 400 bucks, and he made 50 or 60 $1 million on the stock exchange, and then disappeared. No, he got arrested. He got someone came and gave him bailed him out for $1 million, and he just disappeared.
Yeah.
And I heard of that. I think I've shared it on our groups.
Just pretty much vanished into thin air.
Yeah, so he came, made his fortune, and disappeared. But you know, if he was from the future, what good would $60 million from that timeline do him in the future? Unless they're still using the same. Maybe he invested in gold and brought gold with him.
Or maybe he just put it in the bank account.
Yeah, and then in 1,000 years' time, it was like all the interest on it.
Exactly. It'll be a fortune.
All the Sorry for coughing. So who's next? What's up? What's the next residue?
Not Theresa. Mark's C-3PO. Oh, after the C-3PO, we're gonna do your Earth. Older.
Oh, my old Earth ones. Okay,
yes.
I forgot about them. The pictures of old Earth. I have a few more that I picked up, but I haven't put them out there yet. I see them everywhere. Do you know what I was watching the other day? I was watching. I don't know if you've watched this. Baywatch, the new movie with The Rock in it. Have you seen that movie?
I haven't seen that one yet.
Which one?
You know the Baywatch, the movie with The Rock in it, Dwayne Johnson.
I have not seen that.
Okay. It's got him and Zac Efron in it. It's basically a movie, and it's kind of a comedy movie. It's sort of taking the piss out of the series, but you know the Hop's in it as well, so it's all it's all good. But there's a scene in it where they're running through houses, and there's a map on the wall I took a picture of it. I froze it and took a picture of it. But the map falls off the wall. As the map falls off the wall, it's the old Earth map.
Oh wow.
I'll upload it tomorrow in the group. Yeah, it's weird. I see them everywhere. Excuse me. And also, it's on. If you look for on the Citizen watch, you know the brand Citizen, they make watches.
Oh, the back of it.
Yes.
And on that is the old Earth as well.
That's on the back, right?
It's on the back, but it's also on the front cover.
I seen that. I seen that one. That's cool.
Yeah, I picked up one of them. I bought one of them watches a while ago, and I noticed it, so I took a photograph.
Yeah, that is really cool.
It's here somewhere. I don't know where it is. Though.
That's great residue too.
Yeah, and I have 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 globes here, and when I bought them, I swore they were the old Earth, and then when I look at them, it's the new Earth. Yeah,
it's nice when the residue doesn't change, guys, isn't it?
I did come across a fella a long time ago, probably about 2 years ago. He said, "No, he could be just pulling my chain." He said he bought a Monopoly game with the monocle on it, brought it home. By the time he got home, the monocle had disappeared. Now he could be pulling my chain. I'd say he's probably 90% bull, but you know, because he knew I was into the Mandela Effect now. And wow, okay, show me it. But if you notice on the Monopoly ones, you see the old dollar sign with the two streaks going through the S.
Yes.
Can I say something about the Monopoly guy?
Go for it.
All these images that keep popping up, the monocle is on the wrong side. So it's on this side, and you have to remember the monocle being on this side.
Mirror image, yeah?
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be on the left or the right? Like when we're looking straight at it?
That side.
Which side?
This side.
So you're right, the right side.
The right eye, Theresa.
Which one is mine on, Sandy? The one I sent you?
On the left hand side.
I'd have to look because that's not in today's show.
It's on the left hand side.
I was just curious.
I've got a good memory.
That's a different show.
Have we lost Brian again?
It's just like what I keep seeing is all the monocles keep appearing on the wrong side of the face.
Wow. Okay. Like a mirror image.
Yeah.
Like through the looking glass thingy, as if we're looking into a different reality.
I
didn't even notice that.
This side.
Wow.
On the left.
Wow.
I have a photograph of C3PO with the wrong leg silver.
The wrong leg silver?
Yeah, so I have one that Brian Steely sent me. Thank you very much, Stevie. That was found online. But I have a book here that has the exact same picture taken by the exact same photographer and with the exact same shadow, but the opposite leg is silver than what it is in what we see. But then I put it up on a couple of groups, and some people came and said it's to do with the light and the shadow and this, that, and other. And I says, okay, well then why is this picture he's all gold in this picture, and why is his opposite leg in this one? It's the same photographer, same whatever, but you know, it could be something to do with digital prints in an older book or whatever, you know.
That's interesting.
Or it could just simply assemble them wrong.
Sorry?
It could just simply assemble them wrong.
Yeah. Have we lost Brian again?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm here. I'm excited.
I'm going to send one of your images to Brian of the Monopoly Man because yours has it on the right eye. Brian, I'm texting you an image of the Monopoly Man right now. It's Theresa's Residue, and the monocle is on the correct eye.
All right,
is that the one with my video?
Are you telling me the eye shifted to the left now?
No, I mean like a lot of the residue you find of the monocle is on the left eye. Matthew's saying it's supposed to be on the right eye,
Yeah, it's supposed to be on the right eye. You telling me
and
that changed?
the image Theresa has is on the right eye.
Yeah, it's the monocle was on his right eye.
Is that the one with the program thing?
Yes.
Because there's a video that goes with that.
Yeah, but we're just showing this image because
Okay.
it's relevant right now. Don't worry about that.
Oh,
We'll show
okay. We're going to
we're
show
gonna
the
show
rest,
the
of it more.
on the next show. Yeah.
Okay. There's more to come on this one, guys.
Yeah.
Well, what's funny is Lisa found a she and I were talking, and she found a cupcake show where they're showcasing these different cupcakes in a contest.
Mhm.
And in that show, they mentioned that somebody made a Monopoly cake,
No way.
and it had a monocle. The little doggy had a monocle.
Really?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Can you show a picture of it?
I did a video. It's on my thing. I have to find it. I have to dig it up.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, Brian. Why don't you go to Mark's Old Earth Residue?
Oh my God. Yeah, you're right. It's showing up on the left eye. What? No. Okay, here's one where it's on the right eye. What residue?
EP3 Mark Old Earth.
EP3 Mark Old Earth. Okay. There's two albums that says EP3.
It's probably
Mark
one
Earth.
image went to a different folder. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes.
Now, where
does
was
that.
this from, Mark? Where did you find this one from? Let me bring it up. Where did you find this one?
I can't see it yet.
It'll come up in just a second.
Oh, the one with the lights on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I picked it up off a group that I'm in that I found last week. Yeah, it's a weird one, all right. But I've seen it elsewhere. I've seen it somewhere else before. I think it might be photoshopped. No, I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it isn't, but it looks like it could be.
Do you know what that looks like to me?
It's well past where it should be, if you know what I mean.
It is. Florida should be over here somewhere, and now Florida's over here. But this picture depicts it as way over here, lined up with almost the east coast of. Yeah, that's a little bit off, but it does kind of illustrate, what we're talking about here with the
You know where I
continent being
think
way
I've seen
far.
that before? I think that's a model that they use in like movies and TV, like from the 70s.
That's where it could be from. Yeah, I picked it up off a group. I think it's Mandela Effects Survivors, maybe.
Now there's a couple of good ones here, because it is getting harder to find old Earth residue.
I see it everywhere, man. I see it everywhere. If I took photographs of every time I saw that, I'd have to buy loads of memory cards.
This
I
one,
have a lot too.
That one I picked up online as well. I don't usually take images offline. I usually just take photographs of it when I'm out and about, or out of a book I find, or whatever. But yeah, that one I found online. Just Googled old Earth image, and that came up. If you notice Greenland on the top as well. If you notice now, Greenland seems to be getting a lot bigger.
Yeah, I like how Australia is more butterfly shaped and it's lower.
And yeah, you can hardly see New Zealand there either. It's kind of off it.
Mm-hmm. And Tasmania is not an island. There's no island there. It's just Australia.
yeah,
I remember it.
you guys can see that Australia's way farther to the south here, can't you? I remember it being lined up with South America.
Yeah.
So this looks like a more accurate map. I wish it wasn't so fuzzy, so we could see like Italy. and
1
Sicily.
second.
I got a couple.
I can't. I just googled it and that came up. You might be able to find a better version of it. I'd say if you move on to the next picture, it's probably a better version of
But you
some
see,
more map residue.
yeah, it's showing South America about where it's supposed to be. Africa looks way too small.
Yeah, I got that one online as well.
What about the one I just sent?
Hang on, we'll look at that.
There you go.
Second. Yep.
Yeah, Australia looks a lot different there, doesn't it?
It's not Australia.
Oh, there you go. There's Sicily, I guess, right?
That's a local shop. That's a local shop that I found, and I love that. Slow down, man. Slow down. That one that you're looking at there now, that was a book I was given to by Mr. Tim Marshall, signed copy, and that's the way I remember Europe. I remember Europe being like that. I remember now it seems like Europe's moving down, and England and Ireland are staying there. If you know what I mean.
There you go, guys.
I want to state that Italy looks, with the exception of Sicily being up against Italy, that looks more like the boot I remember. It's not like a high heel. I like that.
Yeah, I do
That's
too.
good.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Theresa sent me one. Hang on.
And you said there's another folder, which means there's one image in that folder.
Oh, that's a good one there, Theresa.
One more.
That's a good one.
You see that one too? Preacher,
Is-
and look behind him.
That's a little off to the right, though, for me.
Oh,
Which one?
The one that you're showing now, the one from like, I think that's from,
Cheech and Chong.
These are really good, but man, kind of blurry.
Does anyone think that it could have something to do with the plate shifting and anything like that?
It's very possible with the amount of pressure. The Earth is going through tremendous pressure.
NASA line.
I've heard it could be suggested because Planet X was approaching at one. You know,
Wow.
I don't know if
Planet X, yeah.
you remember Wormwood / Planet X was approaching and was going to destroy us in 2017 or 16.
can I make a suggestion?
It might have been pulling on the Earth. Possible.
You know how everybody's experiencing time speeding up?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's sped up and the tectonic plates move faster.
Are you saying we could be 5 years in the future?
Yeah, like maybe we lost time without realizing.
Well, can I just say something there? Until you're up in space looking down, you don't really know if that's what it is. If you know what I mean. Nobody really knows unless you're up in space looking down at it. Because you'd be walking on a piece of land and you think, okay, because I believe NASA says I'm here in this part of the globe. It could be all just fake, you know.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be, you know, until I'm in a spaceship up there and looking down and going, okay, that is really where Africa and that really is where South America is.
There was a guy who was going to go up in his own airplane, was it not? And he was going to try to go film it, if it was really flat or round or whatever.
Steve-O, what's his name? Steve-O, Jackass did that in, what's it called? What was that name of that program that him and that other lad had on? They just went off and done really weird stuff.
I see people in the chat about wheelbarrows. What's with wheelbarrows? Okay.
Some people remember it being wheelbarrow.
I thought
There's residue for that. I posted it.
You talking about one word or hyphenated or two words?
No, it's just
Wheelbarrow or wheelbarrows. There's
It's
two
just
different
wheel-
words being used.
Oh
Yeah.
no, it was wheelbarrow. Wait, now you got me confused.
See, now he's stuck.
It was always wheelbarrow for me, not barrel.
I did go into the group, guys. Somebody did a post for it. I
Oh, yeah.
believe it was Rich. F, I think it was him, and I did provide him with a lot of residue for wheelbarrow. I did post that in the group. I remember looking residue up for that. So there's tons of residue for BARREL, I believe 1L. So yeah, I did. Like I said, if anybody wants to go in the group and look at it, there is tons of residue. Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me that's kind of big. Wheelbarrow versus barrow. I remember wheelbarrow.
Barrow for me, yeah. Wheelbarrow.
For me,
Barrow or barrel?
It's not a
Just
regional
ask
thing.
the chat. Ask the chat.
It's not a regional thing.
Depends
Is
where
it?
you're from, really. I think.
Yeah, it could be a regional thing, is it?
Yeah, wheelbarrow.
I could have sworn a wheelbarrow was 2 words.
You know, maybe when someone was teaching someone English, they taught them the wrong. They heard it wrong and they called it barrel rather than barrow.
Every time I look at Lowe's Home Improvement Store, it messes with my head because I know it did not have an apostrophe.
We know that, Brian.
Oh, it's hurt my head. I'm sorry, I didn't share my screen. Yeah, wheelbarrow is 1 word in this timeline, reality, wherever you want to call it. Lowe's, to me, did not have the apostrophe, and it does now. The Home Depot used to be just Home Depot.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that is flipping around for me. The Home Depot.
You keep
1
back
minute
and forth.
Home Depot, next minute still Home Depot, and it's flipping around.
Yeah, I seen
You
you doing the
guys have
post.
Home Depot and Lowe's where you're at, both you guys, in the
I
UK?
think we've got Lowe's around here in the UK.
No, there's not one here. No, not that I've seen
Of either
it.
store? Of neither one?
No.
We've got the Home Depot, yes.
Yeah,
In the Home Depot?
Yeah, but that keeps flipping around.
All right, I've never noticed
Oh,
one.
you've seen it and you've seen it without the, huh?
Yeah.
Try
The
to see
same
if you can get like a picture of it if it changes back. Maybe get like a snapshot of it.
Keep seeing Costco and Costco as well.
That one's messing with me.
Yeah.
What do you remember, guys? I remember Costco, but then there's Costco.
Yeah, no, it's 2 different companies, I think.
I know, and
You think it is? Is there really a Costco versus Costco?
Mm-hmm. I think one of them sells items, don't they? Like different home things.
Right.
Am I correct?
Costco home.
Yeah, home stuff like step ladders. I saw one the other day that said Costco on it, I believe, but it was like an old step ladder. But they sold other home items, and that's what keeps throwing me off, I think. So I'm like going back and forth,
I found something. I'll post it in the group chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. See, what do you think?
Okay. What does everybody remember for Costco? Do you remember Costco or Costco? And we're talking about the place where you can go do lots and lots of shopping in bulk. What do you think they remember, guys?
I don't know. Wait, whoa.
What? Did you find something?
No. Someone did a video on the Costco Mandela Effect.
No way. Who was it?
There's also there's Yelp, Costco wholesale distributor.
Wow.
There, I sent it.
Oh man, there's so much residue.
Yeah, I know. That's what's so weird about it.
Do you think it might be just a rip-off company?
I don't really know because
It very well could be. Very well.
So some of these might be just rip-off companies that they don't, copyright versions that they leave it a letter, and it's a smaller version. Because I've noticed there's what's it called? Hold on there. Sorry, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning here. Oh, sorry, 3 o'clock in the morning.
No. It's time for you to get up and eat breakfast.
No. What's the name of that place? Woolworths. Okay.
Well, that's going back a few years.
Woolworths in the UK, right?
Okay, wait. You talking about Woolworths?
Yeah, Woolworths is a totally different place in Australia. It's probably is it in America as well?
Well, it was, but I think they're different stores. Your
Yeah.
Woolworths has a red logo.
Yeah.
Ours was blue.
That's right.
And we were talking
That's right.
about how
It's
ours was
Woolworths, yeah.
Woolworths, and now it's Woolworth.
Mhm.
The S is gone. But
Mhm.
Woolworth stores in the U.S. closed down in the 80s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same with
Yeah.
the.
This
There's
is another one as
also
well.
there's also one that my mother used to work for. It's kind of, what is it? They do garden equipment and stuff like that. It's the exact same logo. It's the exact same color, but it's just opposite. I can't remember the name of it now. Oh, it'll come to me. It'll come to me.
Island Truther said Costco. I used to work for their corporate, and they're spelling it Costco. And he worked for them.
Oh, cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how. Thank you, Island Truther. Thank you.
Now check
Brian
out my
Stabley
purchase
says
and
it's the same thing. Brian Stabley. He said it keeps flipping.
yeah, it's really weird, this one.
Toby, what do you mean whatchamacallit change? That's like my favorite candy bar.
Yeah, which
Brian, can you bring up the image of whatchamacallit candy bar? He's saying it, excuse me, he's saying it's changed. And that's like my favorite.
I don't know, but because of Sex in the City, Professor 3 got flagged, so I was able to reveal it. I'm sorry about that, man.
Oh.
Okay, so
Sandy, are you able to bring up whatchamacallit candy bar? Or,
I'm bringing it up now.
okay, I want to know how it changed because that will freak me out. Because, like I said, that's one of my favorite candy bars. When I can find them, usually at the dollar stores.
Oh, wait, hold on. I don't remember it being underlined. Do you?
Wait a minute. Wait.
No,
Can
Brian,
you send me a
let us
picture
see
of it?
Hang on, I'll share it. Look.
I got to see this.
No, do you remember being underlined?
No, I
Let me
don't
see
remember the
this.
underline. Is the underline words? It is.
Oh,
no.
No. This is huge, guys.
Wait. Theresa, calm down.
Sorry.
Brian, check Logopedia.
Sorry. That's a huge one for me. And I don't remember the line ever. Even recently, I've had one not too long ago. Did not have it.
Brian, check Logopedia, please.
Okay.
Give me a heart attack, Sandy.
Me? I'm not the one who said anything about it.
How do we know Logopedia's not lying?
What's Logopedia saying?
Okay.
There was no underline, guys. It was just straight across.
No. It's 2003, though.
No.
I had a whatchamacallit recently, and they didn't have underlines.
No, and the letters weren't smaller and raised up.
And here's the other thing that changed for me with Hershey's. Am I wrong, or wasn't it Hershey bar? It was never Hershey's bar.
No, it was a Hershey bar.
What?
And guys, that whatchamacallit, there was no like wave like that. It didn't wave.
Oh my gosh, guys, this is freaking me out. This is my favorite candy bar. I'm having a freak out moment. Sorry. This is
guys,
really messy.
was there 2 L's in call?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was. But the underlines is different. What about you guys?
No, and there was no underline, and it was no.
I'm
not familiar with that chocolate brand.
What?
It's huge. It's huge. Like I said, I love this candy bar, and
well, no, it's actually not huge. It's
huge for me.
80s. No, it was huge in the 80s. It's still a good candy bar. It's still out. Yeah, you like it.
And it's hard. Like I said, it's hard to find. Like at the dollar stores
super
and
popular anymore. That's the thing.
No, but Dollar Tree and Family Dollar and the cheapy places, you can usually find them there, and that's usually where I grab them.
Yeah, Tobin. It looked weird to me. I know why I'm asking about the 2 L's. It looks weird, like it's smushed.
Let's see if
and
we
I
can
think
find
it's just
what
because they're making the letters.
Who's the one that found this? Tobin?
Yeah. You probably remember this commercial from the 80s. You guys saw that?
I'm freaking out, guys.
Now look,
that's the logo I remember right there.
There's no underline in that commercial in the 80s.
No.
What?
So apparently
that's the old logo, yeah.
Yeah, from 2003.
Look at that merging, though. If you go back to what? Go back to the word what?
Wait, you talking about in the commercial?
Yeah. When they go across the candy bar.
Right there?
Stop. Yep.
Yeah,
WHA.
WHA, yeah.
Well, maybe that's a W. I still see a black line there. But the H and A is merged.
This is huge.
Whatchamacallit. So who pointed that one out?
I'm trying to go back and see. Ooh.
Island.
Was it Terry?
No,
Terry-
Tobin. No, wait. I'm going back.
I thought it was
I
Terry
love
Martin.
that
Can you go back?
candy.
Because it won't let
Oh,
me.
no, it was Terry Martin. Yeah.
Terry Martin, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll make sure you get credit for that.
That means she's going to post it in the group, Terry.
Yes, and I'll give you credit because this one's huge for me. I will make sure, if you're not a member of my group, Terry, or anybody in the group, Reality Residue Hunter, 3 exclamation marks. And I just had my 1-year anniversary yesterday.
On Facebook.
And Sandy, do you want to announce the winner again for people who didn't join in at the beginning of the show?
Yes, congratulations to Don SKOOL. Brian, actually, before we go any further, can you show the video just to prove
Excuse me.
how we picked the winner?
I think I've discovered an Emmy right here on your page, Theresa.
Really?
There wasn't any exclamation marks.
What?
There was always 3 for me.
Never seen
No,
it.
there's always been 3. Trust me. You want to know how I know? Because 3 is my lucky number, and I did that on purpose.
Never seen it.
Yeah. It's always been 3. Again, it's because my 3 is my lucky number,
Okay,
and everybody knows that. Yes.
Here's one thing that I noticed that's different about your group.
Oh, Lordy.
Okay. Okay, so you know how it was Reality Residue Hunter with 3 exclamation marks?
Yes.
Well, now you have 3 dots and then 3 exclamation marks.
What?
Where?
I'm not kidding you.
What?
Where?
Wait. Are you serious? No.
I think your own group changed. Look.
Are you serious? Wait.
I'm going to it. I'm
Don't freak me out, guys.
For me, there was a space in between. Now there's 3 dots, and then you see the.
Oh my God, Theresa!
Oh my God!
Did you change it?
No,
I didn't.
I've always referenced your group with
No. Wait, Sandy, did you do anything? Is somebody
No.
playing?
Theresa, I didn't do anything. I don't even know how to change it.
I've always referenced it like this with 3.
Oh my God, this is making my stomach hurt. Somebody ME'd my group.
I'm looking to see how to change it. I don't even know how to do it.
Yeah, look,
Oh my God.
I can change it, Theresa. I can fix it.
Oh God.
I found edit name. I'm changing it right now.
No. Guys, if you want to know why I'm freaking out, because the title of my group did not have 3 dots after it. It was just Reality Residue Hunter.
Brian, refresh the page.
Oh my God.
And
I'm
Theresa, just so you know that no one changed it, it just told me that I can't change the name for 28 days, which means no one changed it. It's been like that for at least 28 days.
But I wouldn't have changed it because I don't even know how to. You know, I would never mess with my own. The only person who's ever been in there to do anything has been you.
Yeah, but I only did anything with the image. The image.
That
totally
means
different.
that means that my group shifted the title.
Yeah, it did because I didn't touch the title. All I did was touch
Guys, this is really freaking me out. Like seriously.
Brian, is it fixed?
Hang
it's
on.
Fixed.
I hope somebody got a screenshot of it.
Hold on, it did change.
No, that's because Sandy.
Look, I just refreshed it, and now it has just the 3 exclamation marks.
Yeah, I changed it, Brian. That's what I said.
Oh, geez.
Please shift it again.
Oh my God.
You're freaking me out.
Brian, quit drinking those margaritas.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you, Brian. No one's messing with her because if you change it, you can't change it again for 28 days, which means it's been like that for at least a month.
How did that happen?
No idea.
I don't. I'm freaking out. This is really crazy. How could my title of my group have the dots in there when they've never been in there.
I have
Never.
no idea.
I don't even know how to change anything.
I don't know. Someone said,
That's just freaky.
yes, it's back to normal now, but that's because she changed it. LOL. Okay.
Oh my God, my stomach hurts.
I'm sorry.
That
I'm
was-
having a facepalm moment here. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Because it said accept or decline. When I hit accept is when it looked like it changed for me.
How did that
Oh my-
happen, Sandy?
I have no idea.
Is that
I
freaky
really
or
have
what?
no idea, honestly. Like when I change the image, I click on the image and it says view cover photo, upload photo. I've never even gone there. I clicked on
Me
it. And I'm
either.
like, what can I do? And it said edit, so I hit edit, and it let me edit the name. And it said, "Are you sure you can't change the name for
Oh my
28
God.
days?" And I said, "Yes, I'm sure," and I fixed it.
Well, guys, you just seen a Mandela effect happen to my group, and now it's back to normal. Let's see how long that stays for. Oh my God, that's crazy, Sandy. Like
Yeah.
crazy.
That is crazy.
Thank you for pointing that out. Who pointed that out? Was that you, Matt? Or
Yeah.
Oh, I
think it was both of us.
About your
when did you notice that? Just out of curiosity, when did you notice?
What, the 3 dots and the three exclamation marks?
Yeah, no, the 3 dots. When did you notice that? How long ago? Because now I'm.
Last time I logged in on your page.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Aye, for detail.
That's
Yeah.
so weird.
I swear, Sandy, I don't even know how to do any of that stuff. I mean, I just go in and post and add new members, and that's it. You know what I mean? So this is really blowing my mind. Like, really. I'm really freaked out.
I am too.
All this freaky
I
stuff
really
seems to
am.
happen when I'm around.
Oh gosh. See, this is like everybody. Some people talk about how the changes are dying and all this stuff. I see things speeding up. I have the O changing in home goods right in front of me, and now this. Like my head, I can't right now.
I'm loving it, me. Like, I'm just loving it.
Man, you can either be afraid of it or ride it like a magic carpet.
Yeah, magic carpet ride, man, all the way.
Yeah. Wow.
Steppenwolf all the way, man.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hey, Sandy,
Ryan, yeah.
I wonder what new song changes.
go check out a post for me in the chat. Scroll up to 712, and you know what I'm talking about. 712. Just scroll up there.
Hey guys, you want to hear something you guys probably didn't know about Avengers Endgame? Can I talk about it?
As long as you don't spoil it for the people who haven't seen it.
I'm not going to spoil it, but there is a line in there where Tony
You see it?
Stark, he says, "I love you 3000."
Yeah.
It's not a spoiler, I promise.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah. Can you? What do you think? Yes, no. Am I taking it the wrong way?
3000 is the exact running minutes of all 22 Marvel movies. Did you know that?
Do you think that was put in as an Easter egg?
It was. It was totally put in.
Okay.
Great.
Wow. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
And yeah, I normally fall asleep within half an hour for one.
Guess so, maybe.
How many times have you seen Endgame now, Brian?
I'm working on number 4.
No. I'll be on 3, I'd say. Yeah, I've seen it twice.
I have not seen it yet.
Not seen it yet. Well, I purposely put it on the other night to take photographs of that flag. Theresa posted. You posted that. Remember you posted that flag, Theresa?
I'm sorry?
Remember you posted the flag from Endgame?
I didn't get a chance to add it in yet. Do you want to? I think Brian had already shown it.
We're just talking about it. I just said I watched it last night again, the night before last, so I can get photographs of that. But that is in.
Thank you.
It's in Infinity Wars as well. That house it's in Infinity Wars. The same flags in it. I'm sure it is.
Oh wow! So it's been more. It's been in more than the last movie, then, right? They showed it
Yeah.
before. Oh, thank you. You can, if you want to, go ahead and add it in the post.
It's in most of, if you look on a lot of these Marvel comics, you'll notice that the flag is the Residue flag.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I posted one there.
Yeah, go ahead if you want to. Go ahead and post it in that post.
I'll share it with because it's
Okay.
on my phone.
No problem.
It's on my phone. I think it's in the. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, on most Marvel stuff, the flag is the opposite. It's the Mandela flag. It's like as if he set it in an alternative universe.
Wow.
See, there we go. Camera.
Okay, so guys, there is a list of Mandela effects. I'm not sure if you guys realize this, but it's in alternatememories.com. There's an actual Mandela effect list updated May 1, 2019.
Oh,
let me show you.
Alternate, what is it again? Can you put it in the chat?
Oh, yeah, that's a great.
Post it in the chat for sure.
Okay, thank you.
That's the one I was reading. That other one from the other night. Remember we were on about the sci-fi thing. Remember I was trying to read it from that website and I couldn't figure it out while I was reading it. Alternativememories.com. Yeah, it's a great site.
Island Truther, I hope you can take care of those ants. Man.
Hey Brian, do you want to get to the list again?
Yes. Go back to which list? Because I'm looking at Mandela Effects top 350 examples. There are 350 examples added to this list.
Have you not?
I'm talking about our list, but okay.
There's one there of Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds. Was it filmed in black and white or was it filmed in color?
Oh, there's a whole story behind that one.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I did a huge on that.
Guys, I'm definitely going to link this one on my channel.
Great one. It's a great site. It's a great site to go on. Brilliant site. If you go to the top of it and go to home, it'll give you all the new ones.
Where at on home?
Home. If you go to home, see the top beside the list. Now go to the top. Where you were.
Here.
No, go to the top. Yeah. So see where it says home. Yeah, press there. It'll give you the new ones.
Home.
So
I'm at home.
That's the one I was reading the other night.
Oh wow! Look at this. So who posted this one about the world's sci-fi story written in the 2nd century? Was that you?
I did. Yeah. I posted in a couple of groups. I was trying to read it. I was trying to read it out while we were live last week.
What? No.
Remember,
okay. So I the library at Alexandria being destroyed and no books were found.
I posted that one as well.
What? Are you telling? Okay, and the Olympic flame relay. We talked about that in a previous show. Okay.
Ancient Greeks.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Wasn't the Nazis?
Yeah, the Nazi one as well as in that one. Then if you go down, there's the yesterday movie. I posted that one, and the SpongeBob one I posted. And if you could keep going down, there's the what's it called? The Alfred Hitchcock one. And so forth and so forth and so forth.
Well, we have certainly tapped into something bigger here. This site. I really you got to hand it to this person for doing this. So if you guys want to there you go. There's the top 350 examples.
Hey Sandy.
Yeah.
I'm looking at whatchamacallits and I'm seeing it both ways. I have one that says 4 days ago and is showing it not underlined.
Can you send it to me?
Yes.
Thank you.
I just sent you Brian. Sorry, Theresa, go ahead.
Yes.
Hang on, what did you send me?
I sent you the flag residue from the Marvel comic.
Where do we send it?
I sent it to Brian Messenger because I'm using it from a different comic. So yeah, it should be in your private message, Brian.
Wow. Yeah, I see it.
From the comic.
That's the perfect.
Most Marvel comics, it's in the flag is.
Yep, the red below the blue. Yeah, that's because
to make no sense.
You know why I think we're seeing this surface? Because it actually did used to be like that. At one point in time, the American flag did have the red below the blue.
Got the underline.
That's what
Yeah,
I
I
remember.
sent you that as well, I think.
Yeah,
didn't I?
and it says 4 days
the
ago.
history of the flag. Let me see. I
That's
did
so
send
much. Yeah, that's better.
Mar-
I still
um,
don't remember the red being like that, guys. Brian. I'm sending you an image.
okay, Matt had an image as well. Is that the image?
No.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit I'm talking about.
Oh,
I don't remember the red either.
Are you in the folders now? The Flickr folders?
yes.
Did you skip over an image of the old Earth? Didn't you say there was 2 old Earth folders?
Yeah, no. I went to both. I showed both already.
Oh, okay. I thought you. Okay, sorry about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've just sent you an image of the American flag history. So it does have the red line underneath it. If you notice, it'll say so. The first Stars and Stripes, 1777, and then the Star Spangled Banner was introduced in 1795. Oh yeah, that's my British flag residue. Yeah, found them in Greenwich.
Hey, Brian. Before you move on to other folders,
That one. Sorry, just sorry to cut in on you there, Sandy. This one here has, if you count the stars on that, and I'll go back, Brian.
Yeah, he goes too fast. Brian, you got to
Yeah.
wait. He's talking about the residue.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forget about the 22nd.
I'm sending you one.
Yeah, I was going to say, but before you leave the flags, show the one that we took earlier of Matt's.
Yes, I want to show that one too.
That one there's got 50 something stars on it. 55, 53. So if you count as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 by 5.
There's another one 5 days ago.
6.
Sandy, I'm sending you another one.
Okay.
I have one more. Hold on.
The point is the red is below the blue there, which is what I remember. I don't remember the blue taking up half the flag.
Also, they're on the North Pole as well.
And this is a postcard.
They're at the North Pole on the landmass that's not there anymore. So that's a 3 for 1. But that could be the old flag. That could be the old Star Spangled Banner one flag that was introduced in 1775. Is that what it's called? 1775, I think.
I'm looking for the picture that Mark sent me, or that
It still looks off.
Andy, the one that you sent me.
Yeah.
Okay, I see the whatchamacallit. There's one that you sent me with Matt.
That's in the Hangouts chat.
Oh, it's in the Hangouts.
Yeah.
It still looks wrong.
Okay, here's whatchamacallit without the underlines, and then we'll go back to the flags a minute. Whatchamacallit.
I hate to say this, but the spelling looks wrong to me too. It's like everything about it looks wrong. Remember, Sandy, I told you when I look at something, I can feel it. The spelling looks wrong too.
It does look wrong to me. I thought it was the 2 L's, but it's not.
The H.
Wait, the whatcha. Is there a T?
Yes. The H. Yes. The spelling is all wrong. And I like I said, I've been eating these my whole life. I mean, as long as they've been out, it's always been my favorite candy bar.
I think it was whatcha as one word. I don't think it was a T. I think it was WHACHA. Whatchamacallit.
I'm going to try to
Guys
see
in
if
the
I can find
chat.
some residue.
Guys in the chat, do you remember whatchamacallit with or without a T?
It's wrong. Hey, it's the T from the Skechers.
Yeah. I'm going to write down. I'm going to write it down in the chat and see if you guys remember it like I do. Whatchamacallit.
I want to see if I can find it. There's got to be residue for this somewhere.
I'm looking for the flag that you sent me.
I sent it on Google Hangouts.
Sorry, guys. No, NORAD said, what you talking about, Willis?
It just looks wrong. I'm sorry.
It does. I don't know if it had the T. I think what
I don't remember
like
the
one
T.
word.
I'm gonna see if I can find some residue.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
I'm trying to find the picture that Sandy sent me of the NASA jacket.
Oh,
That's not the jacket.
The one that Matt has on. Sandy, where did you send that to?
That's
actually, I
in the
noticed
Hangouts.
your
Oh, okay. No. It's actually in the text messaging.
Oh, okay.
I found it.
watch.
Here it is.
Yeah, you can see it in the bottom of the screen there as well.
Yeah. And where did you say you got that jacket, Matt?
I found it on sportsdirect.com.
There you go. Sportsdirect.com. It has the red line below the blue. Perfect residue.
Check out Google Hangouts because I sent you another residue for the flag. There we go.
On the mug. Yeah, I saw that. That's
And it's
pretty
got
cool.
my name on it on the other side.
Oh,
I sent you in the private message there, Brian, the history of the American flag.
that's so wrong.
Okay, in the private message?
Yeah, on your Facebook message.
Okay.
That's a great image that Matt got. Yeah, the cup there. Anyway, yeah. So it shows you the star. Because
So there's no
Fun
wrong.
residue.
You telling me there's no wrong way to eat a Reese's? No, because
Sandy, I found residue.
right here. It says right
I
here,
found it.
1795. 1795. It had the red line below the blue.
Found it.
yeah, 1777 it was introduced as
Oh my God.
yeah. So the Star Spangled Banner was 1795, which has the red thing.
No
But there's
H.
only 20 stars on it though.
Boom.
So that's the history of the American flag that I found, which has the red stripe underneath it. But count the stars. Don't the stars represent the states?
Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
They're supposed to represent the states, right? And
So how many states are there in that?
I'm assuming there's supposed to be 13. Looks like 12. They're missing one.
CH.
Yeah. Anyhow, just something I came across when I was out and about.
Yep. That was in a book, you said?
Yeah, I bought the book as well. I bought it.
Yeah. Mark, I don't know how you find this stuff. Like,
Well, when I picked it up, I saw that picture and I went, oh, there's Residue. And then I read it and I went, oh, no, it's not Residue. It's just the history of
Mark has showed me his bookshelf. He's got loads of books, and each one basically has Mandela Effects in it. So
I'd say there's, yeah.
I've got a one.
Pick a number and pick a book. Yeah, I'd say there's a Mandela Effect. But my books are all well, most of them are pre 1990s. 1999.
I've got a one for you guys.
I do have newer ones, but they're all digitally done. Go ahead, man.
Check out the Malaysia flag. Go and check it out.
what is it?
The Malaysia
Malaysian.
flag.
Go and check it out.
Malaysian flag?
Excuse me, Sandy.
Yes.
I found residue without the H at the beginning.
Okay, but-
I found it.
Oh, what?
Okay,
Whoa.
can you also look for residue without the T? Because when I see the T, I think watch and I call it like a watch.
Malaysia stole our flag.
Because it's literally the word watch.
This person says WATCHMACALLIT candy bar sitting in my refrigerator. There should not be a
See, that's watch.
H.
That's like a wristwatch. Watch.
Yeah, that's why I told you it looked wrong. That H does not belong. I know that for a fact. I'm gonna send you this.
I'm saying the T's wrong. I'm saying the H should be there. The T's wrong.
The flag just looks weird, doesn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's what I said. Can you also look to see if you can find it without the T?
Okay.
Because I see the word watch, not
But that
what.
but that H was not there. I can tell you that for a fact.
Let me see. I'm writing it in
Hang
different
on a second
different
here.
ways in the chat.
Hang on, we gotta research this a little bit here. Okay, I know this is really off topic, but I was just looking up wrestling, and you remember Hulk Hogan saying, "Well, you know something, Mean Gene." I see a lot of these where he's saying, "Let me tell you something, Mean Gene."
Nah.
I don't know. Just something to look up for later. Will you look that up, Sandy, and see if that's?
What
Because
do you
I
want?
remember him saying, "Well, you know something, Mean Gene."
What is it, Brian?
It's
Mean
Hulk
Gene.
Hogan. Every time he talks to Mean Gene in WCW or WWF, he's supposed to say, "Well, you know something, Mean Gene."
I'll look it up. Yeah.
Oh, speaking on the same lines, I've got a brilliant one.
What is it?
Mr. T from the A-Team. I pity the fool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, the first time it was said was in Rocky, but a lot of people remember in
A-Team.
it was in Rocky 3, but a lot of people remember it in A-Team.
Mm-hmm.
How
Well,
do
you
you
never
spell
said it in
Gene,
the
guys?
A-Team.
Guys, how are you spelling Gene so I know what to search for? Mean Gene. How do you spell Gene?
Gene, like Eugene.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, this whole memory thing with
Just
the
driving me
Mandela is
crazy.
really it's kind of therapeutic, you know,
Brian, what changed with that?
because he's supposed to say, "Well, you know something, Mean Gene," but now I'm seeing stuff here that says, "Let me tell you something, Mean Gene."
Okay, well, I'm on the WWE.com website, and it says interviews included the indelible phrase, "Well, you know something, Mean Gene." So WWE is saying that's how it is.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, I'll send you a screenshot, and I'll zoom in where it says it.
I'm going to send you something, Brian, just on in your own messenger there, just on Mr. T. If you want to just stick it on the screen for 1 second.
Keep finding residue.
It's on my phone. I have it already. I'm not looking. I already have it. It's there. I've crap loads. Loads of bloody SD cards full of it. It's about Mr. T. Did you see it in your personal one, your Facebook Messenger, Brian?
Yeah, that's fine.
There's so much residue.
For what?
Definitely was not no H after W. No way.
See, I think there was, and I'm gonna look.
You think there was W? Yeah, but I keep finding residue for WATCH. Like tons of it.
There's some pity the fool residue. I pity things.
I keep sending it to you, Sandy.
I know.
Will fly in any plane. That's how do you call that, Mark? That's crazy.
That H was not there. Trust me.
Travels, I don't know where I got that one from, but yeah, that's an official the A-Team copy or cartoon book. I pity the fool.
Yeah,
pity the fool.
Anyway,
good memory, yeah.
I remember him saying it.
Oh, definitely. Favorite show of the 80s?
Yeah, Gene Okerlund. When did he pass away? He's pretty famous.
Who was that?
Mean Gene. He passed away. What date? Does anybody remember?
No.
It was recently though.
It was?
Yes.
Speaking of WWE, do you remember them being WWF?
Yep.
And having to change their name.
Explain that one.
Yeah, WWF changed to
Yeah, the world, whatever, something to do
World
with the
Wildlife.
World Wildlife Federation. There's also another one there with in the WWE, wasn't didn't The Rock change? Didn't he change as well?
Yeah, can you smell what The Rock is cooking versus?
Yeah.
Can you smell what The Rock's cooking?
Yeah, there was something different with that. Yeah.
Oh, it's if you smell what The Rock is cooking versus can you smell what The Rock is cooking or something.
All right.
And Gene Okerlund, let's see, it says here passed away January 2nd, 2019. So like I said, It was pretty recent.
Wow.
That's I know it's weird how your mind moves from one thing to the next, It's just the way a lot of these things work, it seems.
Roddy Piper just there, look, what's he in? The famous movie?
Which one?
We were talking, well, it was on our page. They Live.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, him. Yeah.
I'm here to kick ass and chew your
Who's that?
Was that Rowdy Roddy Piper?
Roddy Piper. He's the actor that played him in They Live.
With an exclamation mark.
Does anybody remember Jake Snake Roberts or Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, yeah. He passed away, did he? Did Hacksaw Jim Duggan pass?
I don't know if he did or not. Jake the Snake Roberts. See it? Okay, so he's still alive. That's good. Okay. I know I'm working off a tangent here. What's on the list, Sandy? Can you smell what the list that Sandy's cooking?
Did you show Matt's flag?
Matt's flag? Yeah, I did.
Okay, so the next, the Statue of Liberty. So it'd be episode 3, Mark Liberty.
Oh, the one yeah. Yeah, I found. I think I might have shared this with you last night on when I was trying out this Hangouts last night, Brian. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I walked into a shop and I just, like Matt said, you just sort of can feel this book, and I went over, picked it up, opened it up, and I know it's only concept art, but it's still, yeah, it's a bit of a dodgy image. Yeah. It's still the opposite, isn't it? So yeah, I know it's only concept art, but yeah, she's got the torch in the wrong hand, and it's all over the inside cover of it as well.
Yeah, and we were talking about something about the crown. So
oh yeah, that okay. Let me find it. Yeah, I was looking for that in the book, but actually it's on my camera because I took a photograph of it.
So the torch, people have not been able to go up inside the torch, supposedly in this reality, since 1916, after the Black Tom explosion.
Okay.
Shrapnel, and ever since then, people have not been allowed up there. But then you were telling me something about the crown ever since like the 2000s or something like that.
It says that.
I'll imagine after 9/11, probably they don't allow anybody in there. But
let me get that book right here in front of me. Hold on. Oh, bear with me 1 second. Statue of Liberty.
I've seen the Statue of Liberty.
Oh my God!
You can see it very clearly as you pass over the Verrazano Bridge.
Wow.
Yeah, let me just turn the light on so I can see what I'm doing. Oh. Okay, let me just read this to you. Oh. So, the crown can no longer be visited. Hold on, let me see the dates. The date is... Okay. So in 1986, a new torch replaced the complete original one. That's the replica one, and that's coated in 24 karat gold leaf. Maybe that's why they don't want people going up, because they're gonna start taking the gold leaf off the flame. Let me see. No, it's on my camera. Hold on there. Sorry about this, folks. I'm just trying to look for. Oh, okay. There we go. So visitors were able to go right up to the top crown, but it was closed indefinitely after September 11th terrorist attack.
Wow.
So that's what this book says.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah. So
wow, that's awesome. Residue.
So visit. Yeah. So hold on there. Let me just read the full sentence. Where is it? Okay. American people. The statue was a brainchild of sculpture, whatever his name is, and became a symbol of freedom throughout the world. In Emma Loreza's poem, which is engraved at the base, Lady Liberty says, "Give me your tired, your poor, your handful, your huddled masses, yearning to breed free." Unveiled by President Grover Cleveland on October 28, 1886. The statue was restored in time for its 100th anniversary in 1986. And visitors were able to go right to the top of the crown, but it was closed indefinitely after September 11th terrorist attacks. So wow. I thought it was well before that. I thought it was something to do with in the 60s or maybe even earlier that it was closed. But anyway, there you go. Bit of trivia. There's 354 steps in it, which is a height of 305 feet from the ground to the torch. Yeah. The pedestal is set within the walls of an army fort. It was the largest concrete mass ever poured. Is that right? Does that sound right? I've never been there. I don't really look into that Mandela Effect thing of it. So, is it on an army fort? Because there is that one about where it's in Ellis Island and then it wasn't on Ellis Island. Does Ellis Island have an army fort on it?
Well, it has a governor's island on it. I know that.
So, yeah. Ferries cross New York Harbor to Liberty Island, where the statue offers some of the finest views. So it's on Liberty Island, yeah? Am I right?
Yeah, Liberty Island is where it's at.
That's where it is. That's where it's at now. Now I have a conflicting one here that says that I got from another book that says, let me read this one to you. Okay, so from 1892, shiploads of immigrants docked at Ellis Island near New York City and proceeded to the American authorities where they can visit the Statue of Liberty. So I've got one saying one that's on Liberty Island, and I've got one saying it's on Ellis Island.
Wow.
I'll post them. I'll post them in the group tomorrow. I'll post them in the group tomorrow because one's on my camera and one's on
Make sure you tag me, okay?
Yeah, no problem. No problem. No problem.
Thank you.
Guys, got a question. How do you remember the Duracell commercial? Was it "Can't Stop the Copper Top" or "Can't Top the Copper Top"?
I don't know that one.
Top.
You just can't blank the copper top.
Excuse me, guys. This is where I have to finish this conversation because I gotta go to bed. It's 3:45 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Yes. I
keep forgetting the time change.
I don't understand, Matt. It was great having you on, man.
No problem, dude. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much for coming on, Matt.
Yeah, no bother, man.
Thank you.
No bother. Talk to
Go
you
get
guys
some
later.
rest.
Yeah, I need
See you
to.
later.
Catch you next time.
All right, have a
Bye-bye.
good night, Mac. Get some sleep.
Good night, Max.
Okay, so
I'm going to do the exact same, folks. It's my time to go as well.
Yeah, everybody's leaving us.
Well, it is as you said. It's 3:45 in the morning, so I know I need to get some sleep. I was up since 7 this morning, so.
Oh,
Mark,
wow.
real quick, Mark, before you leave,
Yeah.
answer the question. Answer the fill in the blank. I mean, you just
Mhm.
can't blank the copper top.
Say it again.
Can't blank the copper top. The Duracell commercial.
It doesn't ring a bell, man.
Is it stop or top?
You'd say it's stop. It sounds right. You can't stop the copper top. Is that what you were saying? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I mean that's what I remember. But now it's top.
Or you can't top this top copper? Yeah, yeah.
You can't top the copper top.
Dual memory on that one, I think.
Oh man.
I'm not for yeah. I didn't pay much attention to the Duracell bunny. It was the Duracell bunny, isn't it? It's not the Ever Ready one or whatever the one. There's a conflicting one with them, isn't there? Yeah. No, I can't say that I remember them.
Let me look for intro. Let me look for Brian. What did you say it is? I'll look for residue. Can't what?
Can't stop the copper top versus can't top the copper top. What do you remember?
Wait, can't stop the what?
And thanks, Mark, for coming on.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
Yes, thank you.
I really enjoyed the show, and listen, thank you very much to all the people who tuned in and are in the chat. Sorry I didn't get to chat to you. And just a quick note as well about the project that we have going about getting a movie or
I want you to talk about that. If you can make a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we have a project going at the moment. You'll see it in Theresa's group and myself's group. It's in the description underneath the video. If you want to jump onto my group and private message me, if you're interested in getting involved in this project that we've got going, it's to do with Linda Anderson. She's done a book, so we're going to try to either turn it into a movie, a TV series, a podcast, a cartoon. But we're open to ideas, and we want to get good people involved. And we want to get it out there. So if you're interested, click on my page, and we'll get you into the group, and we'll hopefully get some good chat going about it. Anyway, that's me done for the evening. I may go to bed.
Yeah, Mark, get some sleep out there. You don't want bloodshot eyes.
No, I definitely don't want cataracts on my eyes. Sorry, man.
I know it's like Cinco De Mayo for us, but it's like, what is it? 6 de Mayo for you?
It's Monday morning, bank holiday Monday morning. It's like, yeah.
Oh man.
Late.
All right.
Anyway.
Well, good luck, and thanks again, Mark. Good luck with the project. I'm sure you'll keep updated on that, and we're definitely
Brian, I found it.
And helping you.
Yeah. No, everyone is welcome to come in and get into it. I want as many people to get involved as I can. Also, if you want to click on
writers, is she looking for any of that?
Everything and anything. Anyone that's got any media experience, even people that are new to the Mandela Effect, because a new set of eyes looking at this kind of stuff is good.
All right. That's
also, if you want to subscribe to my channel, I do a few videos as well. I think that's in the description as well. I like to get me subs up as well. I'm going to be doing some more videos soon. And thank you very much for everything. See you later.
Theresa had something real quick, I think. Theresa?
I just found your residue. Sandy, can you send it to Brian real quick? I just found it that fast.
Yeah, but really quick, while we're before we get into something else real quick.
Okay.
Brian.
Yeah.
I just posted in the chat a link to Buddha Concepcion's, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Concepcion's channel. He's making Mandela Effect videos, and He only has 39 subscribers, so maybe we can get him a few more subscribers.
Yes, and let's please also like subscribe to each other. Definitely in the chat. It helps your channel. It helps everyone's channel. So go ahead and subscribe to each other in the chat.
Subscribe to each other. Yeah, definitely, and get our views up.
That's right.
And Brian Staveley's going live tomorrow if anyone wants to check out his show.
Yeah, brilliant.
Awesome.
I'm going to definitely tune into that. He's giving great shows. Right, see you later. Definitely go. Good night, folks. Bye-bye.
Mark.
Good night, Mark.
Bye-bye.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Sandy, can you send that residue to Brian? I found what he was looking for. This
Yep.
fast.
did.
Right now.
I did.
Thank you.
I did
Thank you,
send
Theresa.
him the copper top.
Let me see if I see anything else besides that.
Energy drink. Wow. You can't stop the copper top.
There you go.
There you go.
Check it. Whoa. Whoa. When did that R get like that in Duracell and the R and the A is connected?
Yeah, that's
Oh no, did that change?
no. It's that's actually. I pointed that out in one of my videos. It's been like that for about a year now.
The R?
Yes, it looks like an Egyptian R, maybe like a ankh or something.
That
Looks
is
weird.
weird.
Yeah, that R was a regular R.
Yes.
But if you go to Logopedia, and here's another thing too, I've noticed that I know you're going to say something about this, Sandy, but AAA batteries for me seem like they're a little smaller now. Like they're not as tall as they used to be.
I agree. Also, Jacobian could really use subs. He only has 65. I'm putting his link in the chat too.
Yeah, Jacobian.
Can't.
Yep.
So, what does the chat have to say about everything that we've talked about tonight? Is there anything that hasn't been mentioned? Because we're about to come to a close here. Anything else?
Well, yeah. You want me? I'm gonna send you the whatchamacallit stuff. Theresa and I found residue of whatchamacallit spelled 2 more different ways.
That's
And
crazy.
It might strike a chord with people. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I showed Theresa how I remember it, and now she can't decide which way it was.
I know I'm having dual memories, guys, but I know it was definitely not WH. There was not an H after the W. That I can 100%
the one I
tell you.
showed you as an H, and now you said you don't know.
Oh my God.
Mine has an H. Mine doesn't have the T because I see watch. Whatchamacallit. It wasn't watch for me. It was watch.
Sandy, this is really messing with my head. Like, seriously.
Sorry.
It's really messing with my head.
Because I sent it to you with the H, but without the T.
Can we
And
do a
your
poll
words
in
were,
the, can we do a
"That
poll
looks
in the group?
better."
Sandy,
Huh?
I want to do a poll in the group tonight when we get off the phone. I want to do a poll and see what everybody remembers, okay?
I agree. That's probably
do
the
a
best
poll.
thing to do.
Yeah.
So guys, I'm sending Brian the residue for whatchamacallit, spelled 2 different ways.
Yeah.
Just not the way it's spelled now. So Brian,
Hang on. How is it spelled now?
it's WHAT. What cha ma call it. I remember wacha. Whatcha.
No, I don't remember the H. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I do. And I don't remember the T. Because when I see the
See,
T,
I don't
see
remember. I remember
watch.
being W-A-T.
I get that. But in my past, there was no T. It wasn't watch.
Oh my gosh.
Watch.
We definitely, we definitely need to do a poll in the group and put different spellings and see what people remember.
Yeah.
Okay, that sound good?
Yeah, I agree. I have 4
Let's do
different
it.
spellings.
Yeah,
And what we can do, guys, we can we're having another show, right? We can reveal it, okay?
What? So you're saying for you guys it didn't have the T?
For me, it didn't have the T. For Theresa, it didn't have the H.
Yeah.
The first H. The first
first
one, not
H.
the second one.
Yeah, I see
Like
that.
what?
So there's both there. I remember it like that with no T.
We're having our own reality moments from different timelines.
I remember like it is today, but without the underline. Like for me, it never had the underline.
Well, the newest one that I showed didn't have the underline, right? Right, Sandy? It said 5 days ago.
Wow, look, this person says craving candy bars. Try this instead. Tastes like whatchamacallit candy bar, like a watch.
Yeah, watch. That's why I said it was never watch call it for me.
No.
Wow.
That's what you remember, Theresa. Watch. Like
I know.
wristwatch.
It just looks weird.
I'm telling you, it's that extra T that's sticking out like a sore thumb to me.
Hey, we can always do a live call, guys, to the company of the candy bar people, Hershey's. It's Brian.
What's that?
We do a live call to Hershey's because they're the ones who have it.
I like this one. All you got to do is like fill in the name with whoever. I like this one. I hope your whatchamacallit surgery goes well. We will miss you.
I know, Tobin.
I'm sure you will take 5 when you get back. I hope your surgery doesn't crunch you. I think you will have a almonds joy away.
Really hurts. It
That was
really
really
messes with my head.
I love
That card was really creative.
Huh?
The card the kid made for the teacher. I think it's a teacher.
Oh, did you see that? That was some
Yeah.
good residue, right?
That's really creative, what that kid did.
Yeah, I've seen people do that a few times with candy bars. That's pretty cool.
We've also seen Hershey Park go from 2 words to one.
Oh
word.
yeah, Hershey.
Yeah, that's in our list for the next show, Brian.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Brian, that's the next show.
All right.
Was I supposed to hush hush on that one?
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
We got plenty more coming, and I hope you guys are prepared.
Yeah, there's a.
You want to talk about tomorrow's show, Brian? Sandy?
It's not tomorrow. It's not tomorrow.
Hey, it's not eyes wide shut. It's eyes wide open. You know, so be ready. That's all I can say.
Wait.
Tuesday?
Yeah, we have to finalize it with Brian what day's best for him because
We have a possible show on Tuesday. Possible.
I don't know. I know we've done 2 shows pretty much back to back this week, and we'll probably skip Mother's Day. So, I know we've got a lot to cover. So we may do it.
a Friday premiere.
Well, I try to get those to work, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's a really large video that has to be downloaded and uploaded, and so there's a lot of frustration. I'd rather just do the live thing.
Okay.
If we can wait till after Mother's Day, we'll definitely do.
It's going to be huge if we wait till after Mother's Day. Just
I know.
heads up.
Why don't we just do it Tuesday, guys?
How about we just not announce it now and we talk about this after the show?
Just be prepared. It's going to be sometime middle of the week. We'll do like I don't know, maybe Theresa can beg her boss to get off a little bit early, kind of
He won't let me leave early.
thing.
Sorry. He won't let me leave early because we have too much to do. Like seriously.
All right, but we really got to get on these effects. There's probably a good 40 of them you guys said?
No, we're up
How
to
many,
like
Sandy?
60. We're up to 60 or 70 now.
Wait, 60 or 70? Are these new effects?
Yeah, they are.
Oh
Yep.
my God. Okay, and I blew the cover on just one of those. Sorry about that.
It's all right. Well, wait.
I'm
60 or 70 isn't new effects. I'm just saying the new ones we added are new.
Okay, so be prepared. That's all I got to say. Everyone have a great Mandela Effect night, and God bless.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.